just let me know when. Then I can start my first joke.
And we're live.
Holding in. Oh, really? We're live.
Yep. I had to cut you off mid-sentence there just in case.
All right. I was about to say, like, I was waiting to say my first joke.
Oh, what you got for us?
Yeah. So, Fu-chan, have you ever played the game called 999?
I
What do you know about it? You have? You've heard of it?
I think I played it. Was that on DS?
Yeah. It was on Nintendo DS. It was like an escape room kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I did play that one.
It was intense. It was full of drama. It was really like takes people on the edge of their seats, full of suspense. That's 999. But today, Fu-chan, it's March 3rd, 2023. It's 333. We're not having any intense time. We're having really chill, comfy time.
Hell yeah. We are the square root of that.
Square root. Oh yeah, that's... I forgot about my square roots. Just start thinking about triangles.
Oh no. We're going back to math class. How could we?
What are we playing today, Fu-chan?
We're playing this game. It's already showing us like how to play the game. It's Kirby, but it's golf. So it's not really Kirby. It's just with the Kirby characters, but it's very cute. And hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Today, I'm going to be playing with Piochan. We're going to be playing this. This is how the game works. You play golf. It's very basic golf controls at the beginning, but then you also have these power-ups that Kirby can use once he absorbs people. So let's jump into it.
You know, Fu-chan, I've played a lot of Kirby, but I've not played too much golf.
Oh.
Are you a golfer, Fu-chan? Have you ever played golf?
I have been known to play some golf games. I like
not golf.
Not real golf, but I like Mario Golf and stuff.
You like Mario Golf?
I do, yeah. I love Mario Golf.
Like because it's challenging, or it's because it's comfortable?
Because it's comfortable, yeah. It's not hard at all. Like, even if you're super far behind. Do you get stressed out by Mario Golf?
Yeah, I get really stressed out by Mario Golf.
It's like the simplest form of golf. How do you do that?
What do you mean? Okay.
We're definitely, let's go full
about...
left for everything for this then.
Okay. I mean, like, I think it's just Mario Golf in general that's particularly tough, because like, have you ever played Mario Golf and on the N64?
You know what? I don't remember that one. I think the first one I properly played was on the Wii, the one with like the motion controls. Wii. Yeah.
Okay.
I played the one on the Wii, and I played the recent one on the Switch where it's like speed golf.
Okay. That's why you're not traumatized.
Was it stressful on the N64? Oh
yeah, it's just the most stressful game ever.
I don't know about. Oh my. Oh, we need to discover that at some point. Maybe that'll get added to the N64. So this one is super chill though. Don't worry, it's adorable.
Okay. Yeah. But before then, in Mario Golf, Fu-chan, who do you think you can play as in Mario Golf? Name one character you can play in Mario Golf.
Mario?
No, you can't play as Mario Golf on the N64.
You shitting me? Who can you play
as? Unlock him. Yeah, you play as Plum or Charlie.
Who the hell are Plum and Charlie? What the
It's Plum and Charlie. So the thing is that you have to play challenge mode to unlock the Mario characters. You have to play challenge mode. You have to beat Luigi, you have to beat Mario, and you have to first beat Luigi. Thing is that the AI in the game is impossible to beat.
That doesn't sound like Mario Golf at all. That sounds like golf with friends. But stressful.
Yes, it's really stressful. I remember, Fu-chan, ever since I was a little kid, I got the game for Christmas. I was like, awesome. Yeah, I got Mario Golf for Christmas, and I was so stressed out because I tried unlocking the characters, but I never unlocked a single character in my entire life. A few weeks ago, I booted it up on stream and I decided to play Mario Golf. And I thought, you know what? As an adult, maybe surely I can actually beat. It wasn't. I lost again. I tried twice.
There's some games like that where you think like, okay, I haven't played this since I was a kid. This is going to be simple. And then you load it up and you're like, yeah, no, games were hard back then. You ever tried to play like Dragon Quest or anything like that? Oh my god, like the arcade games where you're supposed to lose them. It might be Dragon's Lair. Sorry, Dragon's Lair.
Yeah, Dragon's Lair. Yeah. It's impossible. Just like Metal Slug. Metal Slug's also impossible.
Yeah, Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Oh my god.
Impossible.
Those are
They
like
take corners like it's nobody's business.
exactly. They're just there to farm kids' money straight out of their parents' pockets.
And that was me. I was farmable, Piochan. I was farmable, naive.
See, that was the one good thing. I had a SNES at home. I didn't need to go to the arcade. We spent money on our games and then we never had to pay for them again. If you press left, it'll go down to like the easiest setting. That's what I'm gonna. Yeah, we'll keep it all that. How do we start? You press start.
Oh, is this the story mode?
No, this is just like 2-player kind of thing. There's no real story thing. It's just showing you what you kind of do. So you have to run into the cute little creatures. And if you run into a cute little creature, they turn into a star. You need to collect as many stars as you can. And the person who has the most stars when you exit the level ends up winning the most points. So this is you first. So what you want to do is you want to try to hit the little octopus. And because there's only 2 on this stage, once you hit the octopus, the one on the left, the potato head man, he's going to turn into a hole, so you have to get into the hole. So your best bet here would be to try to get both of them at one.
That's impossible.
Yeah. You can also curve your shot.
That's impossible.
I think it's if you hold
Curve
L.
my shot.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you, golf is an impossible game. Okay, let's see. If this is just like Mario Golf. Oh, we became a tomato, Piochan.
There we
turned
go.
him into food.
You want to collect the
No,
tomato.
so
right now,
close.
at the top right, where it says 3 stars, that's how it works. Like, the first monster is 1 star, and you get 2 stars for getting into the hole at the end.
Okay. I get it.
And then what I can do is I can steal your star, essentially. I can fly through it. Let me find out how to actually curve shots.
Ooh.
Okay, it's B. So if you hold B, then you can move left and right to curve shots. And you can also do forwards and backwards for backspin, but that's only if you... What button do I press?
Oh my god, it's more complicated in Mario Golf. There's no curving in Mario Golf.
There's no curving in Mario Golf? Oh, God.
No.
Okay, so if you press up and down on the D-pad, that's how you do things like bank shots, so you knock it into the air. And then if you hold B, you can also like put on forward spin and backspin.
What? Am I a mathematician?
You know, I'm just gonna get this one thing like you. And this is your power thing. So when you press A here, it opens this screen. If you press A again, the bar on the right will start to go up and down. Top is obviously maximum power. Yeah, you just stop it where you want it. So like that's medium power. So that's how you play this game. That's like all the controls you're gonna need for now until we start getting power-ups.
This is a kid's game, Piochan.
It's a kid's game, buddy.
It's a kid's game. Yo,
we did
when I
maths
was a
and
kid,
geometry and shit.
I don't remember having to be... What?
Oh, you had too much power. Oh, I can teach you one other fun mechanic. So what you can also do is you can run into your opponent and you'll essentially make them tired. Like this.
They got tired?
Yeah.
I'm tired.
So at the bottom of the screen where you have like the little blip icons, if you run out of those and you get like each shot takes 1. If you run out of those, then you end up tired for a full round. So you can use that to like tactically steal stars from each other. You can make your opponent tired and then end up like getting ahead of them.
So it's not just like golf, it's also like billiards.
Yeah.
Getting tired.
It's a bit of bullying.
Oh, and I banged it. Oh my god.
But you turned it pink, so I got the points.
What?
You knocked me into the stars as you fell in.
Piochan, this kid's game is kind of tough.
It's kind of tough.
But I'm here to learn.
You got in the hole, but you managed to turn it pink. I didn't even know that could happen.
Me neither. Telling you, Piochan, golf is not a tough
It's
not an easy game. Okay, so because there's like this green thing, right? I have to bank it?
Yeah.
All right. So this must be like a wall. And then if I press B,
yeah, then you can change the spin. And if you see like the way that the way the thing looks, like you can see how it's going to bounce after that.
Oh my god.
And it's all based off of full
So
power.
much
So if you do like half power, you won't even reach that. So make sure you do full power if you want to like hit that guy.
Okay.
It's all geometry, baby.
All right, geometry go.
Oh.
Geometry, no.
Geometry disappeared. Oh god, he just bounced right off the side. So I'm gonna do the same kind of thing as you, but I'm gonna actually put on backspin.
Backspin. Okay. What's the button for backspin?
Oh,
again?
this is the, okay. So holding B is you mark where you want to go, but then while this thing is moving up and down, you actually have to try and click on it as well. That's my bad. So if I click on like the top right now, it will still go forward spin rather than backspin. So I have to click it like there, and I didn't get enough backspin.
Ah, interesting. So going.
Oh, me too.
So pressing it in the bottom influences its spin.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like that little like cross section thing. Like forward means forward spin, backwards means backspin, left means left curve, right means right curve.
Ah, okay. I get it now.
So you can like hold B and like change it as you want, and that would like teach you. Like now when it appears, like that's where you want to hit it, that little bit of the cross. It like marks it on your cross for you. Nice, you got that.
I'm getting it. Yeah, my
yeah, it's not complicated. It'll only take 1 or 2 lessons to learn. Oh, see, now I'm out of energy because I fell off the edge and managed to be an idiot. So now you get a free shot at the circle.
All right, here we go. Wait. Okay, I think that's it.
That looks like it, yeah.
Let's go.
Oh. Oh no! That was so close. And that's when you wake up, like I got like 4 hearts back. So you have 1 more heart. If you miss another shot, then you'd fall asleep for a round.
Ah. Interesting.
I really like this game. It's really cute.
Yeah, it's cute, dynamic, intuitive, and it has a lot of... You better not, Fucha, you better not.
I didn't get in either. You blocked me with your body.
yeah, but I'm asleep. I'm asleep.
Shit. Now I get to take you
asleep.
out. Sarabada, Piochan.
Sarabada. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. But you did get 1 star, so that's how the points are actually calculated. It's not just who gets into the hole first.
Is there any bonus in getting into the hole first?
I don't. Other than the fact that like once the hole opens up, it's 2 stars. So basically, if you get through the hole, you should get 2 points. It just kind of. Gotcha. I don't know how that happened in the first hole that you knocked me out of it, and I still got the point.
Magic, Fuchan, it's magic.
Just pure magic, baby. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just going full pelt. Let's go.
I believe. Oh my god, a double kill.
I don't know what this does. You can press A to like expand the dong, as I call it. But I don't know what that does. Maybe if you crash into people while doing that, it does extra damage. Expand the dong.
Water?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you bounce over the... You might not bounce over the water. Don't listen to me. That might be a power-up. I haven't ever played this game either. I've just watched people play it.
We're gonna try it out. Okay, we're gonna try it.
Oh, maximum forward spin. I like it. Yeah, you do Oh. So you get like 1 bounce over the water.
Fuchan, I'm swimming with the fishes. I'm sleeping with the fishes, Fuchan.
It's okay. I'm coming with you, buddy.
Okay, let's see. How does this work?
Maximum force.
You bounced off my head, Piochan. I was used like a bridge.
Thank you for being my bridge, Piochan.
I was used like a bridge.
He's swimming with the fishes, boss.
Not anymore.
Oh, nice.
There we go. No, I'm swimming with the fishes again. Back to sleep.
He went right back into the water. Oh, no.
Back to sleep.
Oh, baby. Oh, you can do that too. I didn't even know that. So if you hold Y, you can move around and look at the map. Sick. How do I curve it? Oh, B. I'm going to try and get them both. Probably won't work.
Curving the shot. Like that movie. I forgot the name.
Fuck. I completely missed. I know which movie. Oh, Bullet with Angelina Jolie, right? Where they curve the bullets. Bullet? Oh no, Wanted. It was called Wanted. Oh shit.
Okay. So you do have to what's the word? Bank. You have to bank.
Oh yeah, I don't think you can just climb your way out of here. It's pretty high.
I tried using power, Fuchan. I guess not every solution to every problem is swinging it at full force.
Just most of them, unfortunately. Oh, I can't hit this no matter what. That's fine.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Backspin.
This is on what game system, the game, Fuchan?
Ah, so close. It's on the SNES.
You got it.
We were actually
SNES.
talking about this before stream. Like, the SNES was the first console that I ever played. Which was yours?
It was the Game Boy Color.
Let's go.
I remember.
So very similar graphics.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit surprised that the SNES has a little bit more, computer put into it, if that's the right word. Like,
Yeah, I know what you
feels like
mean.
it's so much more advanced than I would have expected it to be.
Yeah. Oh, you keep putting forward spin on everything. So-
I believed in it.
So remember when you do the bank shot, like this bit where it's going up and down, that's your spin. So if you put that all the way at the front, it's always going to be full spin. Or is that just like your tactic? Are you just like full energy no matter what?
I guess I'm getting a little bit too much Mario Golf.
Dang it, I wanted to hit you.
Oh my.
I did nothing. But yeah.
I'm curious. It's time for the maximum power, Fuchan.
Oh shit, he's just going to
But
destroy me.
You might get all the points.
You shall
But we'll
not
see.
pass, Piochan.
Bang!
Ah!
Oh my god, no! I'm gonna
You
be
gave
swimming
me a
the fishes
point.
again.
Oh, but you did
my
put
God.
me in the water. You made me sleep with the fishes. Oh, and you're out of energy. Oh no.
Oh no.
It's my time, Piochan. You've ended this for yourself.
Fuchan, what was the first ever game you've played on the SNES?
Ah, Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Still one of my favorite games of all time, too. We're both asleep. What was your first ever video game?
It was Mario Brothers Deluxe. Super Mario Brothers Deluxe.
Oh, good choice. We're both Nintendo starters. Let's go.
Yeah, I guess that's why I've always loved Nintendo ever since I was a little.
The noises. But yeah, I feel the same way. Nintendo's always been like super comfy to me, like ever since I can remember, really. Shit! God, we're both so bad at this.
Okay. Wait, no, stop. Okay, wait.
Oh, you can come out of it.
Okay, and then just a tiny bit. There we go.
There we go.
A double. I mean, it's not a 4, but I'm catching up.
You got them tomatoes. That's what matters.
I've got enough to make some salsa. I'll be
Hell
able to
yeah.
maybe make a little pizza pie.
Yo, pizza pie would be great right about it. Okay, favorite pizza. Let's go.
Okay, so you know that whole thing with a pineapple pizza?
Yeah.
Absolutely garbage.
You hate
Absolutely
You hate pineapple?
Yeah, I mean I'm allergic to it, but I've tried it before when I wasn't allergic to fruits like apples and pineapples. I remember the distinct feeling of eating this ham and pineapple pizza, and it was really good. But the thing is that I would order it all the time, and my parents were like, "Oh, Dopia must really love pineapple ham pizza."
Did they just
one
get you
time-
that forever from then on?
Sorta, because I would always order it. They would be like, "Yeah, Dopia, what kind of pizza do you want?" I'm like, "Oh, I want the ham and pineapple." They're like, "Okay, if my boy wants that one, sure, why not?" Thing is that I would always take the pineapple off of the ham pizza because I thought, as a kid, the only way I could have ham on my pizza is if I ordered it with ham and pineapple. I had no idea that you could order with just ham, because on the menu it says ham and pineapple on it. So I was like,
Must be
maybe
one type of pizza, ham and pineapple pizza.
exactly.
Oh my
As a
god, that's
kid.
great.
As a kid, I didn't realize that you could just like ask for something different that's not on the menu.
I remember that feeling when you were a kid as well, because like the pizzas all had names and stuff. Like they didn't always advertise that you could just choose whatever you wanted. So it was like, do I want like the meat feast? Do I want like the... I don't know. They all have stupid names nowadays.
Yeah, like every store has their own like special pizza. There's this pizza that my mom really likes called a grandma pizza.
A grandma pizza?
And, yeah, have you ever heard of a grandma pizza before?
No. That sounds like it's either going to be amazing or terrible.
It's a very unique kind of pizza. So normally pizzas are like circular, right?
Hmm.
Grandma pizzas are like rectangular and they're really, really, really thin.
That's so weird.
Yeah, so it kind of feels like you're eating a cracker, almost, because it's so thin.
I hate crackers.
But
to be fair, I hate thin crust pizza as it is.
Yeah, it's very thin. It's very thin.
Oh, you got a power up, by the way. So while you're charging, if you like while you're moving, if you press B, you're gonna turn into a tornado and just fly around. Like it's good for like if you're not gonna make where you wanted to go and you just want to fuck around.
Oh my God, the ways.
There we go.
Okay. Back to where I started.
Beyblade fly. Sorry, I should. I will fuck up this shot because I kind of like made you do that. I'm just gonna go this way.
No, it's okay.
No, it's only fair. It's only fair. I was like, I need him to know how to do this. That's
you just took my star. What are you talking about? You just took two stars. What do you mean?
I didn't mean to do that.
What do you mean?
I literally just aimed it to the right. How did I get 2 stars?
Fuchan, you can't trick me like that, Fuchan. I was about to say, don't go easy on me, Fuchan. I want to see some gamer stuff.
I promise you that was not tactical.
You went really hardcore. I can't even hit it,
You know what? I'm taking you to the hole, buddy. I'll get you there. Don't you worry. Here you go.
You ran out of your graphic ran out of stars. It has to say star 5 now.
Did I just knock you off the edge?
You killed me. You just murdered me. What are you doing?
Every time I try to help, I hurt. Oh God.
You know what? This stage is cursed. I'm ending it here. All right. Okay. If we go full power, it goes. You know what? That's. I did get the stars. All right. Let's see how Fuchan will handle this one.
Okay, so I don't need full power. I need like 3/4. No spin. In fact, backspin.
All right. Ooh, let's see that map. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Okay, I'm learning. I can't believe that started with me trying to throw that one shot.
Oh my God! Leave the game.
That wasn't Overwatch, man.
Oh my God! Yo, you can put that in any clip, anywhere, and be like, "Yo, I am a legitimate gamer, I'm the best." Kirby
I pretended to be
player.
nice to my kohai and murdered him. That wasn't intentional either.
How did you do that? What? What is this guy?
It's the math, man. It's the math.
It's the math. How did he do that?
Oh, the right curve.
Do that? Yeah, let's see. If I curve it to the right, and if I make it have just intense.
Oh no.
Okay, so it takes us a little bit more time to learn. Different people take different times to learn.
Yeah.
So the more.
Huh? Wait, that made them your stars.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, that's what the day and night thing does. And then you have both the points. Oh, but you're sleeping. I can come back.
I don't understand.
I think the day and night thing, like, if they're pink, they turn yellow. If they're yellow, they turn pink. So my points turned into your points.
Ah, okay. I get it. Also, the moral of the story is like, if you use your balance will get you out of bounds.
Yeah. Don't bounce.
out of the wall.
Just stay on the ground where it's safe. That does bring up an interesting question, though. Were you, like, good at school, or were you one of the people who hated school?
Oh, I was, it depends, it depends. So, it depends on, like, the generation. So, if you're talking about Generation 1 Doppio Dropside, who was, like, in kindergarten, I was absolutely the best in kindergarten.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, like, I remember, like, one of the... Oh my god, I'm pro!
That was sick.
Yeah, it just takes me a while. I've never seen that before in my life. Okay,
Honestly,
I'm learning.
Yeah, let's go. We crushed that stage in no time.
So, in kindergarten, I remember there was this talent show or whatever, and you know, for kindergartners, the talent show is basically just like a gimmick or something to make kids feel really special about trying new things. That's not just like math and reading and stuff. And the thing was that they wanted to make everybody do was like sing songs, right? So as a kindergartner, if you had to sing a song, Piochan, and you were like a aged kindergartner kid, what song would you like? What song would you sing?
Kindergarten Piochan, definitely some sort of Spice Girls song. Not sure which Spice. Either that or like Celine Dion's "My Heart Would Go On."
Oh, but, so not row your boat.
Oh, you're going that direct. Oh, you're like, oh.
Yeah, Piochan.
What? Thank you for the star, Piochan. I mean, kindergarten, you know, you're right. I'm forgetting what age kindergarten is. Kindergarten's like 5, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
5,
Row,
4,
Row Your
yeah.
Boat, or like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Or any of those songs that sound like exactly the same.
Right. Exactly. Kids could barely count to 10. It'd be like one of those like really easy to remember nursery rhymes. Baba Black Sheep, London Bridge, you know, Twinkle Twinkle.
Yo, I did not know London Bridge at that age. No.
Thinking about London Bridge was like the hardest one to remember.
I think, yeah.
When I think about it. Thing is that despite however well those kids in kindergarten would sing, I would boo them when they.
You boo the other kids?
Yeah, I boo the other kids.
Oh, you're so mean.
Yeah, because they sang awful songs as a kid, even as a kindergartner. I had the intelligence, I had the consciousness to understand that "Row Your Boat" is a trash tier song.
I mean, you're not wrong, but they're kids. I think that's the funniest thing, is that you were like going ahead and singing "Row Row Row Your Boat" too, and just being like, "You guys suck. Choose a better song." Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
I would sing "Row Row Row Your Boat." I would sing the Pokemon theme song, Piochan.
Oh, let's go. You see, that would be sick.
Yeah.
You sing Pokemon theme song, you are the coolest kid in school.
Exactly. So cool that my teacher called my mom and was like, "Hey, so Piochan, right? He's been booing the other kids in class.
Oh no.
It's making him feel really discouraged." My mom was like, "Why?" I was like, I was over there singing Pokemon. My friend, I remember like my classmate who sat next to me all the time in kindergarten. He was like, "Oh, Pokemon, that's a pretty good song." I'm like, yeah, I'm really cool, aren't I?
Aren't I the coolest? I know my anime songs. This surely won't become a problem for me in middle school.
Yeah, so I realized, I guess at that age, having the intelligence to understand not to boo fellow classmates wasn't really as important as showing off that I know Pokemon. True.
You just gotta be the cool kid, that's all that matters.
Yeah, so, yeah. That's the Doppio.
Oh, he's flying. Almost.
Well, almost.
Yeah, I feel that. Oh, man. You I don't think I ever signed up for the talent show. I was always terrified of that shit.
Oh.
I definitely did like a class play or two. I remember doing like Bugsy Malone. Which is just a weird choice for a kid's thing.
Bugsy Malone? I don't even know what that is, Fuchan.
I don't know if it's a British thing or it's just like a weird thing. But it was the one... God, it was about the Mafia, which was weird as it was. Yeah, I don't know why they had kids do that, but it was about the Mafia and like inequality between the rich and the poor. It's really fucking weird. Somebody said Bugsy Fables. No, the bug fables, it's spreading everywhere. I'm gone.
We can play it now, Fuchan. You can play Bug Fables anytime you want.
I mean, I could. There was never any reason I couldn't. It was just choices. Oh, man. But yeah, no, I was always good at school, but I hated school. I hated being there.
For sure.
Like, I
hated studying most of all.
Yeah, I never studied. I was one of those like naturally intelligent kids that got like by okay, but yeah, I never learned how to study. That fucked me up once I got to like a certain age group. If you haven't learned to study by the time you're age 18, it's just like, well, you're kind of screwed.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Because when you have to take those big tests like the SATs or the, I don't know what other ones that they are, but like those are particularly, like those particularly just gauge how well you study.
Yeah.
Other than anything else.
Yeah, because there's a lot of things you can get by with just natural intelligence and just like knowing how the world works, but when it comes to properly, yeah, those kinds of tests you cannot just get by.
Like full-on memorization and everything.
Yeah, you have to like know the textbook back to front. It's like a history test where history is just like remembering numbers and facts and shit.
Yeah, history was always the hardest one for me.
Yeah, it's sad because history can be such a fun subject, but then in school they just boil it down to you have to know these dates, and it's like, why?
Who needs to know the numbers?
Yeah, I'd
just
rather
need to know the story.
Yeah, learn the facts. Learn why people went to war, and just teach it like Game of Thrones. Just be like, yo, you want to learn about the Battle of the Roses, the Tudors? Here you go. These ones were the Baratheons. They were crazy bastards who got drunk all the time. These ones were like, I don't know, fucking each other even though they were cousins. Do it like that, and suddenly everybody will be interested in school. I cannot for the life of me slow down. I mean, I don't even know if that was going on in the Tudor timeline, but I'm thinking Game of Thrones, so probably it happened.
Oh my goodness gracious. You know, in school, we never learned anything like that. Oh my, okay, I gotta put some backspin. Whenever I'm feeling a little bit too much, I should add in a little bit of backspin. You know, the first time I've ever heard about the whole like War of the Roses, and how much of a really cool story that was. I'm not sure if it's the same thing you're talking about, but I never learned it in school. I learned it from like playing this one Yu-Gi-Oh game.
Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah! Oh, what was that one called? I remember that one. It was on like GameCube, wasn't it?
Yeah, Duelists of the Roses, I think.
Yeah, they literally did like the War of the Roses, the Tudors, but they had it as like dueling families. That shit was great.
Yeah, it really was.
They need to make more Yu-Gi-Oh games like that, like with an actual like over-the-top story for no reason. Like they did that shit with Beyblade so much as well, where they were like, now here's a historical setting of Beyblade where for some reason everybody is ruling the shogunate with Beyblades.
Oh, I love it when they do spin-offs like that.
Yeah, they make like 0 sets, but at the same time you have so much fun watching them.
Like, there's this really cool one on the DS. I think it's like called Pokemon Conquest.
Oh yeah, where you literally play through the Three Kingdoms period, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, War of the Three Kingdoms.
Yeah.
That shit's sick. And like each different Pokemon. Oh, I span you. Like each different Pokemon is related to one of the warring factions. That shit was amazing. Yeah, I want them to do more games like that. Like they teach you history while also just playing a Pokemon game. Sick shot.
There we go.
Oh yeah,
had to
you
use a little bit more math,
one.
but we got it.
Yeah, we were both just aiming for that one hole for ages. Oh, you got a little spaceship.
Ooh.
Take me. No. So that must be the end of the entire thing.
Almost.
Yeah.
Coming up.
Not too
Starting to
different.
learn how to play.
Yeah.
Not to only double.
Now we know how to spin and stuff. That's what matters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yo.
We even get to do the cute little Kirby dance.
That's so adorable. It's the actual Kirby theme. Okay. Now we can do Mr. Shiny Bright.
Mr. Bright.
I have no idea what these mean. We're gonna die.
You know, eventually we're gonna hear them. We're gonna hear them sing Mr. Brightside.
God. That'd actually be great if they just randomly slipped that into Kirby like a few years before the song came out. Kirby really invented this song.
Timeless.
Timeless.
Oh wait, no, not timeless. What's the word? What's the phrase that people use when ahead of its time, ahead of its time.
Oh yeah.
Ahead of its time.
Kirby was truly ahead of its time. The golf game. I mean, honestly, they did this with Kirby and then they just put Mario into everything. Oh my God, he's a race car. What the fuck? I didn't even know that power-up was a thing.
Oh, that's kind of cool. So each group of stages has their own, like, power-ups?
No, I think it depends on who you eat most recently. So, like, right now I've got Whirlwind Man, because I just ate the Whirlwind character. I don't know what you ate to get the race car. Did you make that sound, or was that the game?
It was me.
It sounded like a real car going by, and I was like, that doesn't sound like a SNES sound. Wait a minute.
Because it was actually a car going by.
That's what I figured. I was like, wait a damn minute. That was just such perfect timing.
Yeah, the world works in such mysterious ways.
Yep, sometimes it just be like that. Oh man, that was such a confusing moment for me.
Yeah. Oh, Fuchan, every time we talk, I always feel so positive. Like, oh, there we go.
Same. Every time we hang out, it's just like hanging out with a friend I've like known for ages, even though we've only known each other for like a month, and we don't even talk that often.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. A lot of people say that with me. They say, I think I collabed with Kotoka the other day. She was like, you know, Dopey was the one that I talked to about like the least. And but we ended up having like a really cool collab. It was really cool. I'm happy that a lot of people kind of vibe with me. And that it's kind of like nice.
I think you're very easy to like chat to and to just get to know. Like, you're very open with everyone. You're very chill. You don't really care about like what kind of person you're hanging out with. You just kind of go with the flow. I like that. Like, a lot of XLA, they're kind of intimidating. Like, they kind of form their own little group. Whereas I feel like, yeah, you like have talked the most with like this senpai, and like everybody feels comfortable around you. Plus, you're so fucking entertaining all the time.
I'm thankful to hear that Fuchan for real.
Definitely, like, for real. Like, every time I actually do hang out with you, it's just like a really nice time, chill. Like, I can tell you're into like similar things to, well, pretty much everyone who's a VTuber, I'd say, has to be like super into anime and stuff. And so, yeah, it just feels natural. Feels like going to a convention and meeting random people there as well. Oh, you had a random power.
Yeah, it looked like Kirby got sad for a second. I was like, what is this power, sadness?
He suddenly had an existential dread moment. He was like, who am I?
like, what is my power if it's just me? Oh, Fuchan!
Shit, I just shot right over that. Somebody said, Fulgur Ovid, you just an introvert. Pretty much, yeah, I don't reach out to people. I guess that's it. It's because, do you consider yourself an extrovert?
Nah, man, I'm super introverted.
It's so funny. Because I feel like you just like bring people together. So even though you like, yeah, have that introvert thing, it's still like supernatural to just hang out with you.
I mean, I think part of it though is that, like it's gonna sound kind of cheesy, but I feel like a lot of the reason I'm able to like be myself is just because like I feel like a lot of cool people just let me be myself and kind of just accept me for it. It's really cool. So I can be my introverted self, but it's like with other people, I can be introverted, and it's cool because I could just not have to worry about putting up a face or nothing like that. So, you know, Fuchan, you definitely, 100% do that for me, and always looking out for me like an older brother and stuff. It's really something I gotta be thankful for. So, yeah.
That's really sweet, but I mean, like, I mainly do it because I just like hanging out with you anyway. It's like ever since I saw your debut, I was like, oh, this is a tunie. This is gonna be fun. The inch before it. Oh no!
A pixel, Fuchan.
A single pixel.
Single pixel.
Oh, there's a sun over there. That's a good tactic. That could be so evil. So I could steal, like, if I was like majorly losing, I could just head down there and just steal all your points from you. That's wild.
How interesting.
Interesting. You can be so evil in this Kirby game.
Oh my god, Fuchan.
I got them anyway. My own way.
You know, I'm taking the sun, Fuchan.
Oh shit!
I'm stealing the sun. You've been stealing my stars. I'm stealing the sun.
Will you get to the sun before I get the final 2 points, though? That's the question.
I don't know, but I have to try. I can't give up. I have to do. Oh, okay. I think that's the angle.
Do or
Full
do
power,
not. There
Kirby.
is no try, buddy.
Let's go.
Just over it. Oh, you got one, and you're right next to the sun now. Good shit.
Okay.
Oh.
I think I could if I curve it. If I
if you
curve it
curve
like
it
an
around, you
absolute
can
monster.
Totally get that. But can I get these two before you do? That's my only hope. Don't go over the edge.
Oh my god, if he actually does it. Nah, no way. No way.
Will he hit the sun though? Will he?
That's true.
To be fair, like, as long as you keep it on the ground, if you curve it in there, you should be golden. Like, it's got walls on either side.
Yeah, I'm thinking so too, but I'm worried that the little ramp might make it fly.
Oh, it might make you go over. So yeah, you need to not be too strong. And you went full power. No!
No! Okay, wait, no, but this might be the better angle.
Oh, but you're out of energy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a hard shot, though. Let's see.
Has to be just the... I don't know, Fuchan. I don't think so.
Damn it.
Ooh, no, yeah.
Now I'm out of energy. You've got 2 rounds to try this. Let's go.
We'll see. Well, no, I'm asleep first.
Yeah, but so am I. So it's basically just the same thing.
Yeah, we just basically let them nap for a little while.
Yeah, it's like, let's take a nap break. Like, I'm hungry. I want some candy.
You know,
no.
it takes a little bit of maturity, I think, to understand how important naps are.
It really does. Like, when you're a kid, you hate... No. The sounds are so good. Yeah, but for sure, when you're a kid, you hate naps because, like, you don't get to control them. Your parents make you take them. That's the problem. Then you get to that age where you're stuck at school and it's like, God, I want a nap so bad. Fuck! Okay. It's fine.
But you can't. You feel bad if you take a nap.
Yeah, because you always have something to do. I mean, now I'm past age 30. I'm just like, fuck it. I have a nap every day. I do a stream in the morning, then I nap, and then I see what the night will bring me.
No! I got even farther.
Just kept rolling. Okay, we gotta end
get me
this.
out of this nightmare.
Yeah, we gotta end this.
Get me out of this nightmare.
Come on!
Not yet.
Why is this so hard? It's just going up a hill. Oh, and you're tired again because you went off the edge.
Why is he napping again? Oh, because he fell off a few times.
Yeah, it takes like double the energy. Okay, it's got to be just half, right? Yes! Yeah, okay.
Now you got it. You got it.
Was that the first level?
I think the second.
Okay. The second round of these is just, wow, this is way harder. There's like 3 times as many things. Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, but we're finally free.
There were like ramps, there were spinning tiles.
Yeah.
There's the sun.
There's just so many people to collect. Oh, fuck me.
What?
The sound is so sad. Wah, 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 wah. You suck.
You suck.
That's what it sounds like. It's like wah, 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 wah. You suck. Oh, it feels so bad.
Here's a bunker.
You got into the
Kirby, use your little legs. Use your little legs. Get out of there, Kirby.
I never thought about that. Like, Kirby could just, like, stand up and be like, you know what? No, I'm just going to walk over there and get it. Let's try full forward spin. Go, baby.
Let's see. Futan, what's your favorite? I don't want to spoil the concentration. But Futan, what's your favorite like Mario, like Nintendo IP?
Oh, definitely The Legend of Zelda. First one I ever played and still my favorite of all time. Breath of the Wild, honestly one of my favorite games of all time, even though it's so different from the normal Zelda series.
Interesting.
Yeah, I started with Link. I grew up with Link. I love, especially the bosses. But what about you?
I just think it's kind of funny, because Zelda was like your first game, and it kind of is like your favorite. Yeah. But it's the same for me.
Mario?
Mario's my favorite.
I think that's natural. Like, Nintendo, if nothing else, they're incredible at like capturing people's nostalgia. Like, they make the same games over and over again, but they just keep making them better and capturing the same enjoyment that you had while you were a child. I think that speaks to like the company in general. The fact that they didn't even start as a video game company, but they started like making trading cards and stuff. Like, they know exactly what they're doing. Trading cards? Yeah. Nintendo used to not be about making video games, but instead making... Like, it started with trading cards, and then I think they did a couple of other things as well. But they were like a technology thing, but also just a general, like, store made for kids. So just they do anything for kids. I think that's why they've done, like, so many...
Oh my god.
Damn, I missed. They've done so many interesting ideas with, like, the Wiimote and other things where it's just like, how can we make things more interactive? Like, they never just start with just video games. They go for, like, experiences. Like, Nintendo are amazing at that. Oh, whoa, he flew over it. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm never going to be put in the bunker ever again, Fujan.
He refuses to be put in the box. Can I get this one shot?
So then, what's your favorite Zelda game, Fujan?
Probably Majora's Mask, actually. Just because of how dark it is. Do you like the Zelda series?
Yeah, I absolutely do.
What's your favorite Zelda game?
I'd say Wind Waker. Well,
that's a good one. Like, that's just a good hero's journey game. Like, everything about it just feels so designed for everyone just to enjoy it, no matter what.
Yeah, I think what I really appreciate about it though is the is how when Link starts off in Wind Waker, how he doesn't really seem at all like a hero. I almost had it, Futan.
So
no, not in the bunker, not in the bunker.
Welcome to my bunker, Piochan. Oh, I'm asleep anyway. You've still got another go.
You can have a nap in the bunker.
Yeah. You know what? I'm in my sand pit. I'm in my happy place. Sand isn't coarse and rough. It's nice and comfy. Yeah, I feel that. Like, Wind Waker, he was such a child at the beginning of the journey. He just wanted his sister back. That was it. It was great.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that was such a...
That was a beautiful shot.
I did it!
You
out
did
of the bunker into the hole!
Out of the bunker against the wall and bounced straight back in. That was beautiful.
Out of the bunker into the hole, and that was always my final goal.
Piochan aiming straight at... What's his face? Darth Vader with this shit. Bitch, I enjoy the sand. Oh, I think you have to, yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. You know, I never really win, so...
You won that one. You crushed that one.
I did.
Let's go.
And I'll crush this one too.
Oh, yo!
Let's go! Wait, no, get me out of there.
That was still pretty incredible. You've got some new Super Saiyan power now. I don't even know what that is.
What is that?
Ultra Instinct Piochan.
I remember I saw this one death battle featuring Kirby. And I think it was like Kirby versus Majin Buu. Right?
Oh, that's a good... I've never seen that one, but that sounds like a good battle just because the idea of them both trying to eat each other.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, there's no way. There's no way. Anything in Dragon Ball Z must be the ultimate thing. And then they started doing some research about...
Holy crap!
Oh, maybe not.
So it's
some
like
research
a fire punch. Cool.
Yeah, he just did like a sonic spin dash or something.
Yeah, that was sick. I want that.
They started. Oh my God, Fuchan!
Fire punch.
Whoa!
Of course, now that's super close to you.
just. Oh.
Oh, now I've got jump power.
Ah.
So if you pick up a new power, you can use it right away, even if you've used the other power. That's sick. You can combo.
Oh. That's really cool.
Yeah.
The more we play this game, Fuchan, the more it seems that we start to learn the fine intricacies of what we can and can't do.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Oh, that makes you super slow too. Well, now we know that. Sometimes we learn things, sometimes we just get destroyed by things.
But it's so fun to experiment, though.
It really is, yeah. This game is great. Like, considering this was on SNES, this was released in 1994. Like, oh my God. Most of the people in this room right now chatting to us and watching us play were not alive when this came out. And yeah, it's actually a genuinely amazing game.
Yeah, it feels... I didn't expect this much out of this game, but it really is cool.
Yeah, it's better than most golf games I've played nowadays. I'm not even gonna lie. No!
Almost. It's mine now, Fuchan. It's mine. It belongs to me.
You just
got my name on
that.
it.
Oh God, I jumped over it.
Let's see. There we go.
Yay, I'm glad to see that.
5-4.
I'm glad to see a lot of people in chat being like, bitch, I was alive then, how dare you? Like, don't worry, guys. I was around then too. Oh, you're catching up so close now. Yeah,
I'm leveling up, Fuchan. I'm leveling up.
Yeah, you're gonna catch me in no time. But I do think that's one of the best things about Zelda. Like, it's a proper hero's journey where you always start off as like an unassuming person who doesn't really know about the world. And Link always becomes a hero by the end of it. What about you with Mario? What's your favorite Mario?
I'd probably say Sunshine. But before we move on to Mario, so the reason why I love Wind Waker so much is because, like, I played Ocarina of Time, right? And in the beginning of Ocarina of Time, I kind of understood that Link had like this whole destiny to save the world because the Great Deku Tree was like, hey, you gotta do this.
The Great Deku Tree woke you up one morning and was like, bitch, get inside me.
Yes, exactly. And there was spooky spiders, there was like scary spiders. I'm like, I'm a kid, you want me to fight scary spiders?
I know,
they look
right?
tough.
You're like, bitch, I am 10 years old. They keep turning around and smacking me in the face. I don't know how to deal with this.
They're scary. I rented out that game from Blockbuster or something.
Oh God,
and,
I miss Blockbuster.
Yeah, and I remember there was this like one save file that I just booted up because it was like a used game.
I love that when you rented games. You'd like see someone who'd already completed the game 100% and you'd be like, oh, wow, they have everything. Sorry,
yeah, it would kind of like motivate me too.
Yeah.
Thing is though, is that this guy, whoever played the game first, stopped his game at like this really spooky looking house. Oh? And I was like, oh, what's this? What is this house? And it gave me nightmares, Fuchan, because that skull spidery thing was there. There was like a bunch of them or something. And it was
the Skulltula house. Got you.
The what?
The Skulltula house in Kakariko Village. Yeah, where you like take back all of your gold Skulltulas and they turn like the Skulltulas into humans. That shit was creepy.
Yeah. It was that. it spooked me. I was like, what am I in for? Then I played, then I started my own game thinking that it's not gonna be too scary if I start from the beginning. But going straight into the Deku tree, I was like, oh, this is that scary kind of game. It's a scary kind of game. And then I saw like, I don't know, like a friend play it. And no, it was like a friend's older brother play it. And I was like watching him play like a dungeon. And he was getting attacked by like a like or something like that. It was scary, Fuchan. It was scary.
Like-likes are definitely terrifying creatures as well. The fact that you can lose like your shields and shit to them, oh my god. That shit is terrifying. And then Majora's Mask came out and it was just like a full-on fever dream of torture for children. Like, I don't even know why they made that one. Other than, like, when you look up the production cycle of Majora's Mask, that they were told to make a game within half a year. That shit is wild.
They made it in half a year?
Wait, it was either half a year or 2 years. Either way, like, it was like a ridiculous... No, it must have been 2 years. But they were given, like, a ridiculous short time. That's why they actually reused everything from Ocarina of Time. I wonder if anyone in chat will know the exact time it was. But yeah, it was like a ridiculously short time, and nobody thought they'd be able to do it. So they were all working, like, super overtime, super stressed. And so that's why the whole game is just about, like, death and depression and pain. It's like the game developers were like, please, free us.
Which is crazy, because a lot of people claim it as, like, one of the best Zeldas ever.
Oh, it really is.
A masterpiece.
Like, that's why it's my favorite, is because it deals with such dark themes. And Zelda really hasn't gone that dark since then, except for, like, Twilight Princess, but that didn't hit, like, the same kind of creepypasta spawning kind of feeling. It definitely just hit, like, a, well, this is a dark world kind of feeling. That's where I thought you were going when you talked about, like, oh, I picked it up from Blockbuster, but it was at a scary place. I was like, did you get the original Ben drowned? Wait a minute.
No, that would have been really scary. I don't think I'd ever play a Zelda game again if I got the original Ben drowned.
The one that's just like, you killed me. Ben, man, burn, 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 burn. God, I love that creepypasta so much.
I'd say it's probably my favorite creepypasta as well.
Probably mine too, yeah, because it's just so well written and it's such a creepy idea. Oh, let's go.
Oh my god, Fuchan, you used the grass to your advantage.
Yeah.
That's the most kanji thing I've ever seen in my life.
The most anime moment ever.
Yeah.
I activated my trap card. You still beat me by one, though. Damn.
Oh, for real?
We were talking through it, but there was a point I tried to steal all your points. I switched sun to night, and then some reason it switched right back again on my same turn. I think I landed on it twice somehow. I took away your points and then gave them right back to you. That shit destroyed my soul.
And you kept it in...
So that just changes your direction. It was like, oh, you want to go downhill, do you? Bet.
Slope. Gravity not on your side, Futama. Gravity's on my side. Whoa.
Oh, shit. He's using the power of the earth itself. But he didn't use the tornado, and that's your first mistake.
I really thought that the arrow was gonna help me out.
Fire punch! Oh, fuck.
Fire out of here.
On second thought, maybe I shouldn't have fire punched. Oh, man.
This game is really fun, actually.
I love this game. It's so simple, but it's so enjoyable. What is your favorite anime, then? Oh, actually, we never even talked about Mario yet. Which one is... You said Sunshine, right?
Yeah, I feel like I have the most... What's that? What's going on? Why are you so cold?
I feel like, yeah. That must be ice.
I have the most nice most fond memories playing Sunshine. I think it was just the entire environment and how cozy it felt. And I really liked the idea of every time you got like a shine, the whole world just kind of like started feeling like way nicer.
Yeah.
Like it started off like all dark and kind of grimy, but as you cleaned up everything, things really started feeling all nice and clean. Ooh.
Yeah,
You
suddenly
got a
everybody
funky
started
hairstyle.
having a nicer time. Yeah, I wouldn't advise you to roll into me. It looks like I'm here to destroy you. You've got ice powers, but I am Sonic the Hedgehog now. I kind of want to see what happens if I... I gotta know, man. I gotta know. Nothing. Apparently nothing. Oh, but I blocked you pretty good.
Yeah, but what if I do this? If I go backwards and give myself enough time to activate my power.
Ice power.
Yeah. Nothing.
My power's stronger. Yeah, baby.
Oh no, we just stunned each other, Fuchan.
Oh, yeah.
We
put each other to sleep.
Oh.
Ice cream, please save me.
They were like mortal enemies fighting each other with their powers, but then they all just took a nap together.
It was like the 9 tails and the 8 tails. It was just like two unstoppable forces. Just clashed and went to bed.
Oh, that's a really sweet image. What about you, Fuchan? What's your favorite Mario game?
For Mario? God, I don't know, you know. I'm not really the biggest Mario fan. Like, I don't like the main games because they're a bit too glidey. I guess the most recent one, the one where you can turn into everything with the hat, like, that was a lot of fun.
Oh, Odyssey.
Yeah, Odyssey was great. Like, the movement in that one is great. But that's one of the reasons, like, even though I love the idea of Mario Maker, I know I stopped myself just barely. I can't play Mario Maker because the way you used to, like, glide over everything and, like, float around, it felt like you were on ice all the time. So the platforming never quite worked for me. Oh, you tried to jump. Damn. But yeah, the old Marios never quite worked for me with their platforming.
Ah, I see. Yeah, when it comes down to playing the 2D side-scroller Mario games, I'm definitely not a fan too much of those. It's probably my least favorite of like the Mario series. Actually, I take it back. My favorite isn't Sunshine. It's Paper Mario.
Paper Mario looks great. I've never actually played it, but it looks like a fun time because that just plays like a JRPG, right? Like turn-based. That looks pretty good.
I think if you ever had the opportunity to play it, Fuchan, I feel like the writing in the game and the jokes that they write is definitely something up your alley. It's really made with love. Like, if you ever played Earthbound, it's really or Undertale, like how they give like all the characters such oh my god,
I'm not done yet, baby. Oh baby, a triple. Oh, I got a jump power too. Oh, and I'm gonna die.
I
live, bitch.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I feel that though. If you like Earthbound and thingy thing, you should definitely play Amori as well. Like, Amori definitely has that kind of feeling where all the characters are well loved by the creators, and like they all have unique styles, and the writing is on point the whole way through. Just booped you.
How did you do that?
It definitely wasn't intentional. I'm telling you, this game just guides me sometimes. The spirit of Shaggy gets inside me. Oh, into the sky.
I just wanted to hit the rock.
Oh.
I messed up.
It's hard to keep track of like whose powers you have a lot of the time, to be fair. What? But yeah, Amori has that kind of feeling. Yeah, you'd love it. And there's so many different characters to fall in love with. The one problem with Amori, it kind of drags itself out. Like, they put in too much fighting and gameplay sections where it's like, I'd rather just be experiencing the story and having fun with my friends than like doing a turn-based battle right now. It just goes on a bit too long.
I see. I played a tiny bit of Amori. I remember I got a little bit past the part where they play hide and seek in the beginning.
Oh yeah, that bit's super cute.
It really is. I really loved how, even with the little parts where they were playing hide and seek, each of the little characters, you really felt like when the writers wrote them, that they had their own little backstories and stuff. It really made me feel like the game had tons and tons and tons of love put into it.
Yeah, that's what I imagined when you talked about like Earthbound and Mario, Paper Mario. It's like, I feel that. You can definitely tell when creators have really cared about their creations and like gone above and beyond to imagine every single scenario about things.
Well, so one of the reasons why I really love Bug Fables too, because I think the team was just 2 people.
So this is a legit love. This isn't just a meme.
Yeah, no, for real. It's Wait, are you saying that I mean Bug Fables? No.
I'm gonna be honest, ever since you've talked about Bug Fables, I've always thought it was more of a meme than anything else. I did not realize it was like a genuine, I really like this game.
I mean,
yeah, that makes me actually want to check it out. Oh
my god, Fuchan, that would have been really cool.
If that put you in the hole, that would have been amazing.
Yeah, because it would have ended with you having a higher score than me.
True. Oh, but I did put you to sleep.
Oh my god.
All according to Keikaku.
All according to Keikaku.
The cake, it was planned. Fuck. Good enough.
Almost. That would have been so cool.
Honestly, yeah.
I'm still asleep though, so I have another try. Nope, I guess not.
There we go. You got this.
Okay. Let's see. So if I understand this correctly, I'm supposed to put my power... I'm supposed to backspin a little bit. And instead of going full power, I'm just gonna go... like... I don't know, like 50%?
Oh, that was just short.
A little bit more.
Yeah, maybe 60%. That was so close.
Yeah. Okay. Bringing it down a little bit and doing the math makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah. Oh, that just looks like a perfect shot.
Okay, so your other question, which was like favorite anime. A rock.
That doesn't help.
just because a rock.
Yo, Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Yeah, what's your favorite anime?
Favorite anime? Goodness gracious. Oh, it's Space Dandy.
Space Dandy, let's go. It's basic
Have you ever seen it, Fuchan?
Yeah, I didn't watch the entire series. I watched like, I want to say like 5 episodes. But I remember it. The song was amazing. The animation was great. And the characters are so good. It definitely had the same kind of feeling as Cowboy Bebop. But like the fun parts of Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, it was made by the same director, I think, in the same studio who did Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah. I am amazed by how good Cowboy Bebop did, considering it was like, at the time, such a small studio and such an untested person. And they were still using... Wasn't it like Bones' first thing, or am I imagining that?
Could have been.
Cowboy Bebop. I kind of want to Google this.
Fuchan's Googling. Yeah, well, Fuchan's Googling.
Yeah, it was Sunrise. That was the thing. Sunrise like broke off of Bones. And they, like, I think that was Sunrise's first thing. Like, they made that, and everybody, at the point, kind of took the piss out of it, from what I remember. Like, the 3D animation on the ship and stuff, but people ended up actually really liking that. Like, the person was really obsessed with making the ships, like, all hyper-realistic and stuff. And that ended up being, like, a big thing for the future, because then they could make, like, replicas of the ships that actually worked, like, with individual pieces and shit. How do we keep missing this one? This one sucks. We've been here forever.
Slopes are not our thing, Fuchan.
No, we need to stop finishing on a slope.
Okay. There, gotta get out. Oh, there we go.
Nice, good plan.
All right, okay. Out of the slope.
That's what I've got to do too. Just gotta get up the slope, man. But yeah, from what I remember, I could be completely freaking wrong about that and just lying out my ass, but I think I remember watching like a video about it and about how like that was a passion project. It wasn't made for very much money, but then everybody loved the series. Oh, you evil genius!
That was my plan and all, Fuchan. I'm sorry, Fuchan. I had to. It had to have been done, Fuchan. Had to have been done.
You know what? That's fair. I'm still not gonna get into this hole anyway. It's not half power. It's more than half power. But how much more than half? And I'm out of energy. Ah!
All right. If I sink this in, Fuchan, if I sink this in, I'm the greatest player to ever have played Kirby Golf ever.
Honest to God, if you sink this in, you just immediately overtaken me. But if you hit the night thing, oh. That was close.
Completely missed. Not
At
even
least you
close.
didn't hit the night thing again. That would have been horrible. Wake up, Kerbo. Come on, buddy.
How about you, Futan? What's your favorite anime?
Gotta be Mushishi. Oh, I just love the atmosphere of it.
Mushishi.
Yeah.
Yo,
Did you ever
my
watch that one?
uncle. No, I haven't. But my uncle, he recommended it to me to the point where, oh yeah, I got the stars, but it wasn't enough.
It's never gonna get in, man. Never gonna get in.
My uncle recommended me the anime of Mushishi,
Mm.
and one day when he kind of was like, "All right, Dopio, I gotta go on a journey around the world," you know, as you know, some anime heads do sometimes. They just want to travel the world like they see in their favorite anime.
I hate this game right now. He went to
ended up
travel the
going.
world.
Yeah, he went to travel the world, and he was like, "Okay, I leave you my anime collection." And one of the animes that he left me was Mushishi.
Oh,
It
sick.
actually, yeah, he apparently loved it so much that oh no,
What
that it came in this really beautiful wooden box. It was like a box set, but it came in like this really fancy looking wood.
That is nice sounding. I'm not sure, but I think if you hit that like directional arrow, it will make you go straight into the hole. Like if you full
Alright,
power it like on the ground, I think that makes you only go that direction.
All right, we'll see. What if I no bounce and just go up?
Oh, you went straight over it. Shit.
This game is kind of menacing right now.
This game is kind of cursed. I'm just getting the fuck out of. I just want off the fucking bottom. Get me onto the hill, please. Oh, finally.
Oh, you did it! You did it! Oh, you can end this nightmare right now,
I can
Fuchan.
finally get out of here. But yeah, Mushishi in a
Alright,
nice
yeah.
wooden box sounds. You really got to knock me down.
No, I'm trying not to. I'm trying to get the curve. What's the button for curve again? Here, right?
You hold B and then you
Yeah,
twist
yeah.
left or right.
Cool. Very nice. Okay.
I was like, oh
And
shit,
if
he's
I
really
do
just got to
this-
knock me right back down there.
I wouldn't be that evil. If it was, oh, no. Okay.
Oh no.
A little bit more power would have been good.
I think I've got this now. This looks pretty doable. I swear to God.
Take it slow, Fuchan. Take it slow.
Yeah. Too careful.
You know, if we were playing with like regular golf rules, we'd be like plus 30.
Yeah, we would. I guess that's why they can't play with regular golf rules. They're just like, no, you would never win. Everyone would be minus 200.
Oh my god.
This is fine. I'll get us out of here. We won't waste a turn sleeping. Why does it keep trying to aim me that way? Aim in the hole, damn it. Come on. Oh, thank God.
We did it! We did it! We're alive! We're alive!
I think you caught up to me, too. Oh, you're one behind me.
Almost.
Damn,
An
this is gonna be-
intense game of golf.
Yeah, this is going to be a tight finish. Because this is our final round, too.
The last hole, Fuchan.
But basically head-to-head. Let's go.
Alright.
Yeah, I love Mushishi because it's just like, it's a bunch of fables. I was like, bug fables.
Bug fables?
Mushi means bug. I mean, it works.
Oh, it is.
It's literally Bug Fables, the anime.
Okay, alright, that's enough. I think it's necessary to watch then. If
Oh,
it's
you'll
Bug
love it.
Fables the anime.
It's literal Bug Fables. Ow! Oh, what
Oh
is...
my god. Maybe we have to use a power-up to beat it, Fuchan.
I think so. But at the same time, this is such weird movement. I went all over that area somehow. Oh, man. You got this. Take out that cloud.
Die, Cloud.
Bring sun back. Ooh, you actually managed to get over it. The sound effects are so funny.
Oh, Futa, I realized those aren't spikes. Those are wind. Those are air ventilators.
Oh, that's what they are.
Ah.
So they're just blowing us up in the air. Yeah, I thought they were spike traps too.
Ah.
This is
Okay, so I think what it's telling us to do is that we have to grab a power-up. Then we have to get blown up into the air. And then time it right so that... Oh, you almost did it!
So like, I don't think we even have to take out that cloud. I think that's just a hazard. I think there's just only 4 points on this one. Oh wonder what the alien gives you, though.
Maybe. Oh, that's definitely electricity.
Oh, you've got electricity.
Yeah. I'm taking out that cloud, Fuchan. I've seen that cloud before in other Kirby games. That's legitimately something we have to kill. I mean, it's giving us air, Fuchan. It's giving us air.
Nope.
No. Well.
Maybe electricity can take it out. I don't know.
Okay,
it's definitely not the tornado.
So wind is not. Wind doesn't make.
You cannot defeat the weather with wind.
Yeah, I really like how all signs are pointing to attacking it with like these power-ups, but the game literally said, "Nah, get out of here! It's not playing like that."
That was the fastest I've ever moved in this game. Go, Piochan!
Electricity, go!
Oh, you went just under it.
Yeah. The electricity kills gravity just a little bit.
Oh yeah, it does seem to. You kind of look like a morph ball from Metroid. Or a tennis ball.
Fuchan, I never really played many Metroid games, have you? Or at all? I've never played a single one.
I played the old ones. I've never actually played the Prime series. They just re-released the Prime series like HD. So I might try that eventually. But yeah, the older ones I really liked. I like Metroidvania kind of games where you like explore a whole map and everything.
Ah.
Oh, nice.
I see. I never played like Prime either, but a lot of senpais I know are really excited to play it. I know it's already out, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it came out like just recently.
Ah. Would be really cool.
Yeah, especially with how nice it looks now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh crap.
I know a lot of people really praise the game as one of the best ever Metroids. So,
yeah.
If I make a sin.
Oh, don't forget about the vents and stuff. Yeah, that might be a better shot.
What is a vent to somebody who can fly, Fuchan?
What is a vent to someone who needs not gravity? Oh.
What?
You
I didn't press A! I think the lightning bolt got me, Fuchan.
I don't think that happened, buddy. I think you just forgot to press A.
Wait, if you don't press A, it takes you anyway.
Yeah, if you don't press it the whole way around, like one rotation, then it just does it.
Ah, that's the first time that's ever happened.
Oh, I hit you. I took your power. I've got an umbrella now.
What a peaceful umbrella.
I know, right? That was such a slow descent. Okay, only one way to win this. Umbrella time, baby.
Yeah, Fuchan. That's right, if you can time the umbrella. Oh my God!
Back! Go back! Go back, Kirby! Kirby, no!
A little bit.
Shit. Okay, your time to steal. If you get this, we tie, actually. Interesting.
Yeah, who would win in that?
Oh, you hit me.
It's my umbrella now.
And maybe your umbrella. Ah, shit, I'm asleep!
And you're asleep. This really was my destiny. I just needed my umbrella first.
It truly was. This is Pio's.
All I need is just a little bit.
No way!
There's no way! There's no way!
Too much power, Piochan. You underestimated the power of the whole. Let me make you pay for it. Oh, shit. Well, we're stuck here forever again.
Okay, alright, okay.
Nice! Okay,
alright. It's over.
34-34, we tied.
We did it, Fuchan.
We did it. Nobody wins because everybody wins. Friendship is the true win. That's the victory we wanted all along.
Golf was just the friends that we made along the way. But you know, speaking of... Wait, can we dance together?
We do!
Oh my God, Fuchan, we're dancing together!
We each go... Oh, and we dance with each other. I thought we were only going to dance with ourselves.
God.
That's actually amazing. That's the best ending.
That really was magical, Fuchan. Oh my God. The only thing I'd say though is that I never really noticed Mr. Shine or Mr. Bright.
I know, right? I mean, I guess they're the ones that changed from night to day, but that was only in one level, and it was in just as many levels in Wispy Woods. Although now we've got this dude. I never knew his name was Krako.
You mean the Krako?
I mean, like, that's great as well, because I mean, like, we had him all over Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright. He murdered us. So I guess they're just, like, messing with us. Eat a 6 if you can, Piochan.
Impossible.
Oh,
but
man.
can we? Oh, we have to deal with this joke this whole time now.
What the heck is this? Oh, this looks so evil.
It looks like Super Monkey Ball.
Oh, I love Super Monkey. Oh, I turned it off for you. Damn it. No.
Oh, is that what it does?
Yeah, if you hit that like swirly thing, it turns off the swirls.
Ah, I swear I really thought that if there's like a swirly, it gives you the tornado power up.
Oh no, those definitely come from eating people.
Ah, okay.
Okay, full power, full thrust. Let's go! Shit.
I saw what you were going for, Fuchan.
Well, now I know that can stop you in midair, so that's actually really useful. I think that one can stop you. Oh, it gave you a random power.
Interesting.
Oh, weird. Now you got the jumpy power.
Fuchan, throw this one for me. Yeah, just go.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try something, Fuchan.
You're gonna go into the eye of the storm?
Yeah, exactly. With my superpower.
Piochan, no.
Go! He just died.
He just died.
He died, Fuchan.
He just legitimately said, "Why have you done this to me, controller?"
Fuchan, he died. Fuchan, he died.
He did. He couldn't jump in the air. He didn't get knocked away. He just like went to sleep. He just gave up for that one.
A frame before, I saw how like full of energy he was. He was about to like hit that guy with all of his superpower might.
Yeah,
and then the next thing I know, he lost his face.
Into the air.
He lost his soul, Fuchan.
He just gave up. He was just like, nah, I'm not dealing with this anymore. Rock! Oh, that's a tornado now.
Lost his soul.
Oh, you can control the tornado.
Yeah, you haven't noticed?
I didn't know that before. No, I never tried. Oh, wow.
Okay.
This game is actually really well thought out. Oh, nice. Damn, almost a double. So close. So what got you into like voice acting? Were you like one of the people who got into voice acting just like having fun at school? Or were you someone who like found a voice actor or like a character that you really liked doing impressions of? Like, how did that happen for you?
That's exactly what happened. So I meme all the time that Bug Fables is my favorite game ever, and that's probably the only part of that I meme, that Bug Fables is my favorite game.
So it's a game you really like. It's just not your top one.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably in my top 5, maybe even top 3. But my favorite one, growing up was this game called Monokemia.
Monokemia. I don't think I've ever heard of that one.
Yeah, I would actually be really surprised if you knew. And this game, right? It was one of the. Oh, my goodness gracious! What the hell? All of this was almost really cool.
Now I've locked myself in a corner somehow.
You put yourself in jail.
Yep. So Monokemia.
Yeah. I remember because I believe it was on my birthday. I went to game.
Oh, that was so close. Yo, tiny bit more power, and that would have been instant.
Yeah. I remember I went to GameStop, and it was between 2 games. It was either Need for Speed, which was like a really, like I.
Oh, let's go.
Oh my God! You did it, Fuchan!
We got it, baby!
Oh my God, Fuchan. A sniper.
Just barely.
Truly a sniper.
We're learning to control the power levels. But yeah, Need for Speed, like I remember, like, yeah, everybody was into Need for Speed back in the day. It's like impossible to escape.
Yeah. Like racing games, I remember there was a time where racing games really were popular.
Yeah.
And Manakami, I never knew Manakami. I never even heard of like the series before. But the box art was just so colorful, and it just made me. It just called out to me. And it even at GameStop, it was like this special edition box art thing.
Oh.
Almost.
Yeah, it was just that bouncy platform that got you.
It bounces me.
Yeah, that green thing, it's definitely like extra bouncy.
Ah, my calculations. Ah.
Damn.
So Manakami, right? So the thing about this game is that it's like a really simple JRPG, where you play as this alchemist who goes into alchemist school.
Oh, sick.
And the game has like a lot of really cute moments, and the characters are really cool. But it's probably one of the first games that I ever played that has Japanese audio. It had dual language support, even though it's like a PlayStation 2 game.
Yeah, that's kind of wild for back then. That's so rare.
And I remember one day I just decided to play it on Japanese audio. And the thing is that their voice cast for the Japanese audio had like really S tier voice actors, like Akira Ishida. I believe the English one had really good voice cast too. I think the main character was done by Liam O'Brien.
Oh, that's sick. I'm surprised by that, because yeah, even just for the English games, I feel like people didn't take the voice acting too seriously back then. It was pretty wild. Jesus, he just destroyed you.
I saw his eyes pop out of his head, Futa.
Yeah. He got you twice. He bounced you into the corner just to get another shot in. Oh my god.
Kirby's gonna have a headache for days.
That's sick. So it was actually the Japanese voice cast that got you into...
Both the English and the Japanese cast really inspired me to start playing the game. So what I would do is that in my favorite scenes in the game, I would hear what they would say, and I would just like try saying it back, and I would say it over and over again until I was able to kind of copy the voice a little bit. And I think that's basically what got me, at least in the beginning, into liking voice acting.
That's a good way to get into it. Like, I never tried to like improvise anyone. I'm certainly nowhere near as good a voice actor as you. But the only time that I
don't
actually
say that, Fuchan. Nah,
oh, it's true.
Forget
like,
that, Fuchan.
No. Take the compliment. Like, you are a genuine, like, when I hear you doing voices, it's fucking incredible. Between you and Sunny, like, oh my god, you guys' voice range is wild. It blows my mind when I hear it. Ah, damn.
Almost
So close. But yeah.
Fuchan. When you compliment me, Fuchan, I take it upmost, and I appreciate it. But never put yourself down for me, Fuchan.
Okay,
never
in that case, yeah, I'll just say
me.
I love your voice acting. That's what I'll say. Rather than anything, nothing about myself. Just damn, your voice acting is incredible. And yeah.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, when I got into voice acting, it wasn't really like about making other people's voice impressions. It was just like when I would be playing visual novels, I'd be like trying to imagine what they sounded like. Like back when visual novels didn't have full voices. Because some of them do nowadays, which is pretty nice. But yeah, I like the ones where they just like have like little tiny snippets of voices. So you get like a general feel for what the character would sound like, but then you get to kind of imagine the rest of it yourself. I like that shit. But yeah, I think there's like different ways that people like get into doing voice acting. And yeah, the impressions one, I feel like people with proper range seem to get it that way, because yeah, I tried to do impressions when I was younger. I could never do them. And for me, it was never like anime or anything. I was just trying to do like famous comedians or stuff. Like I remember watching Simpsons and things and being like, oh wow, that person really sounds like that celebrity. I wonder if I could do that. Nope. The answer was no.
Oh, come on, Futan. A lot of the times when we were playing like Monster Camp and stuff, I always thought that your voice that you gave to a lot of the characters were always so cool, Futan. For real.
Oh, that's very nice. Yeah, that's what I have fun doing, is just like making silly voices rather than actually being able to control my voice particularly well. That's what I mean. Like, that's not putting myself down or anything. That's just like having a different kind of skill set. Oh, I barely got in.
Right. Like, I feel like the way that you give voices to characters really ups the entertainment value to everything that you do. Like, when I watch you play Danganronpa, like, you make the characters have such fun, lively voices for all of them, for real. So
That's how I feel about your content, yeah. Because I love it when you voice act in things. And that's why when Alira was like, yo, do you ever want to play Monster Prom? I was like, yes. And then when you joined the company, like, I was just immediately like, Alira, we need to play Monster now. Like, we need to get Piochan in on this. Oh, man. And then hearing your 2 vampires voice drama CD, holy shit.
You heard it, Fujan?
Yeah, I did. That's fucking impressive.
Dang. Yeah, I was really proud of that one. I was really proud. I can't be too humble about that one. I was really proud of that one.
Oh, you should be, because that must have taken ages. Like, not just the recording itself, but also the editing and everything, man. So well put together.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
See, that's what I like. It's nice when you can hear someone that like genuinely is just like, yeah, no, I really worked hard on that one. I'm proud of it. Like, that shit's good. I did. Passion projects like that are so like hard to come by. When you actually find one, it's just like, yeah, you need to stick that shit out. That's what I love.
Back to the beginning.
It's fine. You got a star. That's all that matters. Come on, super thick. Oh, I completely missed it.
Wait.
This is fine. I jump. Oh, bye, Kerbo. I rise, I fall right off the stage. Oh, what's up? You figure something out.
Fujan, maybe if you fell off the stage because of that, maybe you start back on top, which saves your... Which saves like your whole progress for the next one.
Oh, that would be sick. Like, I think it's just gonna bring me. Yeah, it brings me right back to the bottom.
That would have been really. That would have been really cool. That would have been like another way to really big brain this game too.
Yeah, if it actually like let you stay at the top, that would be kind of sick. Oh, but then you'd have to come back down to get like the potato head one anyway. So I guess yeah, would be a bad idea to do that. Oh, close.
Come on. Well, at least it didn't fall off. That's okay. I'll take that.
But now I have my evil plan. I can use you as a doorstop. Full power it straight into Piochan. I missed.
Oh, you did it!
Oh, I stole your star.
Goodness gracious. All right, I gotta do something crazy too. All right, Doppio, go! I got stunned. How did I get stunned? He just went up the ramp.
You just ran out of energy. You did put yourself into like a good position though. Like at least you're up the stairs.
You know, I feel like, you know what? Sometimes when I go upstairs, I'll lose some energy too.
Yeah, you get to the top of the stairs and you're like, I'm done for the day. I'm just sleeping.
He took a nap, Puchan. He took a whole nap.
Hey, man. Sometimes being over 30 means you get to nap. But yeah, what, so did you get into like the Japanese voices specifically, or did you like the English voices as well for that game?
It was definitely the Japanese ones.
I feel that.
Like, I don't know, there was just something about it that just like really drew me into voice acting.
I was gonna say, yeah. Go ahead.
It's because I think I really resonated with the character, cause in the Japanese dub of it, the main character felt way more shy and introverted.
Oh, so they captured the personality well.
Yeah. Like, I think that both the English one and the Japanese one did a great job in showing the personalities and stuff. But I really did feel that the Japanese one really made me connect with the character more.
Yeah.
And it was just downhill from there. Then it started getting into drama CDs, and now here I am.
You got into drama CDs that young? That's amazing.
Well, no, not that young, but you know, I played
that,
a lot of like
became...
JRPGs and anime, yeah, and then eventually I found drama CDs, and I was like, yeah, this is something I'm into.
I feel that.
I vibe with the voice. God, getting drama CDs that young.
I mean, there is some safe for work drama CDs, but mostly not. Oh, I'm dead. But yeah, no, I felt that as well, because definitely when I was a kid, there were no... Because I was a fucking weeb from super young. So I was like watching anime when I was like 6. And I remember like growing up with the English ones and then like discovering the Japanese ones, the Japanese dubbed ones when I was like 10 and being like, this feels completely different. Like the level of dub actors was just so different back then. Nowadays, it's actually a lot more balanced, but man, I feel like back then, they just didn't have particularly... You took me out. It just felt like the Japanese voice actors, they properly hired ones that worked, whereas the anime voice actors, it felt like they were the newer people to the scene, whereas like the video game voice actors and the movie voice actors, that's where like the proper professionals went back then. I mean, it still trained a lot of people, but yeah, I definitely feel like I got more attracted to the Japanese voice acting delivery than the English ones. And that, like, yeah, began my downfall to being a huge weeb as well. Being like, oh man, I need to watch the Japanese dub, otherwise it's not real anime. Oh, yeah. God.
I completely understand the sentiment. But there are some, I would say though that there are some, even nowadays, that there are some English dub productions that I think are just like way, I wouldn't say like that they're way better than the Japanese one, but I feel like just vibe with me a little bit more. Like,
yeah, do you mean like classic ones or new ones?
Both actually, like Space Dandy, right? I've watched both Space Dandy in Japanese and English, but I just prefer the English one. I have no idea why.
I think it's because it's a very Western feeling story. Like I feel that the characters like match each other so well in that one. So I was gonna say a similar thing for actually. The other one by that company, crap, we just talked about it. Cowboy Bebop.
Bebop.
Yeah, like Cowboy Bebop is iconic for the original English dub as well. Like it was so good. That's the thing, like when I was a kid, I was like full on like contrarian, like, no, English dub isn't real anime kind of crap. And nowadays I can actually appreciate English voice acting. So I actually like got into it. But yeah, back then it was like 100% like I couldn't watch the English dub of anything like post Dragon Ball. I was a full-on weeb. I was like, no, if it's anime, I've got to watch it dubbed with English subtitles.
My God, you know who got me into that? I feel like some I don't know who does it, right? But I feel like that kind of mentality is something that's kind of like given to some people because of I don't know, maybe some kind of pressure. Because just speaking from experience, right? I remember my mom in particular was like, yo, Doppio, you're watching this in English? Doesn't this have a Japanese? Doesn't this have like a Japanese like version? I think it was like some kind of like DVD that we rented, or like it was like some kind of anime DVD that we rented at the time. She was like, yeah, the Japanese one is.
I can't believe your mom was like that. That's fucking cool.
Exactly,
That's
it was my mom. It was my mom.
Your mom was like, oh, you fucking scrub. Watch the original Japanese dub.
Exactly.
Oh, that's actually amazing.
She called me a scrub.
As she should.
She was the bigger weeb at some point.
Oh, that's amazing. And I bet nowadays, you just talk about it and it's like, she doesn't really care right now, right?
No, she watches everything. Yeah, she watches everything and with English subtitles. Like I think recently she's been really into what's it called? A lot of Korean shows.
Oh, me too for some reason. Korean movies more than anything.
Have you watched 100 Physical 100?
No. What's that one about?
Oh, it's this series that's on Netflix now. Oh my God! Oh, what?
Oh, you opened it for me. Well, at least this one was Fire Punch!
Fireball! Come on! Come on!
Yo!
Ooh.
Yo! You took everything!
How will you do, Fuchan? If you get into it now, it's just my victory, Fuchan. What are you gonna do?
You know what? I'm gonna end this thing. This is fine. I can take the L here.
Okay.
That was too fucking cool. You took every star in one move.
Yes, all according to my Keikaku. Yes.
Fucking geometry, man. Oh, that was so cool.
Can't believe that actually worked. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I feel that like a lot. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Keep talking about the Korean show. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. So it's on Netflix. Physical 100. It's basically about this competition of I would say like 100 contestants who are all like bodybuilders and stuff.
Oh.
And the competition's basically answering the question, who has the best body? Like if we wanted to have like the most optimal body of all time.
Oh, that's an
That
interesting
can do
idea
all
for a
of
show.
these. Yeah, that can do all of these like challenges and stuff. Who has the best body? And that's basically what happened.
So, do they
And
do like
so-
physical challenges for doing like different? How to explain it? Like just different goal kind of things. They have to like do different objectives, but they all look different. That's kind of sick. That actually sounds like it'd be really interesting.
Yeah, I remember my mom was like, "Yo, Dopey, I've watched this same episode like 5 times." I was like, "What? You watched it 5 times?"
Yo. I love the idea of that show though, because it's so true. Like the ideal body like back in the 90s was like huge and buff and manly. And nowadays the ideal like male physical form is like a lot more slender, a lot more gentle looking. I feel like that like changes over time as well. So it's so cool to like, if that is the idea of the show, I'm not sure. Like from the way you've explained it, it's like, do they have like buff kind of people as well as like more chill? Yeah, that sounds like a fun idea. Them doing like physical challenges and proving what's the optimum physical form. You may not like it, but this is the prime physical form. Oh, Mama Pio got taste.
So yeah, it's exactly like you said. Like they have completely different body types. Like there were Olympians who were, who won competitions like strongest man. So like big, buff, burly boys. Alliteration.
It was the way you said it. Big, buff, burly boy.
I was about to say men, but you know, I gave it up to the alliteration.
Yeah, no, you gotta have the alliteration. That's great.
Let me in.
Get me out of here. I'm free.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, what the heck?
I'm coming for you, Piochan. Yeah, no, that's a really cool idea for a show. That's great. I've just been watching a bunch of Korean movies recently, so same. Like, I was surprised. Like, culture shock is always fun. Like, when you find something that you've never watched before and it's completely new to you, it's always a nice feeling.
Right.
Go.
Oh my god!
Oh, you kept me out of it. Nice.
I thought you were gonna knock me out.
Yeah, I thought I was going into.
There
Damn,
we go.
Nice. Ooh,
I can go as hard as I want. I just got a wall thanks to you.
You just gotta relax and just tap. Yeah, that's cool.
So like, for example, one of the games that they would play was like, who could hold their body up on this, on a pull-up bar, the longest. But they would go really wild with it. Like, if you fell, you would fall into like this huge pool of water.
Oh no.
And then later on, they would do things like which team could pull this giant ship and assemble it the fastest.
Holy
like an entire ship.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, I think you might like it, Fuza. I think you might like it.
It sounds like a good time, like just an entertaining time to watch and be like, wow. How can the human body do this kind of shit? Meanwhile, yeah, like you said, I get to the top of the stairs and I'm like, it's nap time.
Yeah, same.
It's like, that's enough exercise for one day. Oh man.
Fuchan, speaking of physical stuff, have you ever watched this one show called I think it's like Ninja Warrior?
Oh hell yeah. That shit terrifies me. That shit and like Takeshi's Castle. Did you ever watch that? I love that so much, man.
I love that one. I remember on TV they would even do like a version of it called MXC.
Oh, was that just like the same kind of thing or a different kind of thing?
No, it was exactly the same thing as Takeshi's Castle, but what they would do is that they would dub over it.
Oh, okay.
So you know, Takeshi's Castle, it's more like kind of like a variety show kind of thing. But MXC, basically, they kind of just like had like 3 people who just dubbed over the whole thing and just made it really, really, really funny.
That's actually a great idea. So it was like an abridged series for Takeshi's Castle.
Exactly. It was an abridged series for Takeshi's Castle.
That sounds just genius. Whoever came up with that, it's just God mode. They did a lot of that back in the day. Like, I mean, technically even Power Rangers was just an abridged series of like the Super Sentai show.
Fuchan, I absolutely loved the Power Rangers. When I was a kid, the first thing I remember that I wanted to be, like, legitimately was the Power Ranger. What was legitimately the Red Ranger?
I feel that. The Power Rangers, like, yeah, for me too. That was my childhood. Especially when the movie came out. I remember having a VHS of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie. Like, that was the first time you heard the full version of the song as well. Oh, man. I literally played that VHS tape so much, it broke.
For real?
Yeah. I love that shit, man.
But was it the one where they have to find, like, pink goo?
You know, I can't remember. I haven't seen it in so long. But I had, like, the VHS tape for, like, that and, like, a couple of the Land Before Time movies. Those were the only VHSs we had. You loved Land Before Time?
Yeah, that was my childhood too. I would watch Land Before Time all the time.
Same.
Man,
I loved Littlefoot so much.
He was
you got the stars!
Oh, somehow. Oh,
okay,
let's go!
That's good revenge from the beginning. That's great.
God, I remember I would like watch Land Before Time like all the time. Because of the songs. I remember we would have the VHSs too. And the VHSs would come in these like really they weren't like the regular VHS tape sleeves. They were like these huge books.
Yeah, they were like
really
the boxes that you had to like click open and everything.
Yeah.
I love that shit. Oh man. So yeah, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and the Land Before Time, all of those VHSs got absolutely burned out. As we must have watched them like 50, 100 times, I don't know. How did I get a 6 again? Jeez. Yeah, oh man, those games were so good. Sorry, not games. Those movies were so good.
Movies, yeah.
I was like halfway tied into the past conversation as well. Oh man, I can't believe I finally found someone else who knows what Land Before Time is.
It was like really common. I think it's not that common to some people.
I've never heard anyone talk about it. It's probably one of those memories where it's like, it's not like a Disney movie, so people just don't really, oh, you wrecked me. And got me a star.
You got the star though.
But yeah, I think just because it's not a Disney movie, like everybody talks about the Disney movies from their childhood, but Land Before Time, I guess, is just one of those things people just don't talk about. I'm sure like a lot of people have probably actually watched it, but it's just not one that comes up as often.
That makes sense. I remember watching it so much that I swear, Fuchan, if they sold Tree Stars at like the grocery store, I would have bought Tree Stars. You know,
that would have been
you couldn't get me to eat vegetables. They would have. Like ooh, nice. Okay.
Nice one.
Like I couldn't eat. Okay, you know, I'm satisfied with that. I don't think I could have went any higher.
That was great. But 2 in 1
I didn't really eat too much vegetables as a kid, and I was a little bit of a picky eater when I was like, I don't know, like 8 or something. But the thing is that when Land Before Time showed those Tree Stars, I remember they would portray them as like the juiciest things ever.
They looked so good. wonder if that was just supposed to be a star fruit.
I don't think I can make a jump from this side.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go really tiny. Okay, gives me some space.
Yeah, just reset yourself. That looks good. I was not a picky eater as a kid, but man.
You were not?
Tree stars, yeah, looked good. Nah, I would just eat whatever was like put in front of me. We had one of those households where it was like, you clear your plate or else.
Oh.
No. Fuck it, I'm going to the sky. Freedom. Oh, man. But yeah, I remember, like, rather than tree stars, did you ever watch, like, the Hook movie? Where it was, like, Peter Pan, but... Oh, man. It was Peter Pan, but grown up. Like, he'd gone to the human world and, like, grown up. It was such a weird style for a movie, but I loved it.
No, I haven't. Disney wasn't really too much my thing, even though it starts with D.
D for Disney. Doppio Disney drop scythe, not unfortunately.
not unfortunately.
But yeah, I used to love that movie too. And they had, like, the Lost Boys in that one, they had like their own weird superhuman food kind of stuff where it was like imaginary food and it just looked like a bunch of Play-Doh. But for some reason, my child self was like, that looks delicious.
They ate Play-Doh in a movie.
It basically looked like Play-Doh, yeah. I forget what they called it, but it was just like, it was like imaginary food. You couldn't see it unless you could imagine it, kind of thing. Oh, and Robin Williams played Peter Pan, which was great. I love Robin Williams. He's like one of my favorite actors of all time. Oh,
I miss him.
Me too. Like, he did some of the best films of all time. Like, he was just so funny while also being, like, so clearly done with so many things. Even his stand-up was so good.
Oh, I never heard his stand-up. I'm kind of curious, yeah.
That's actually why he got casted as the genie in Aladdin. They actually made the genie character for him because they liked his stand-up so much. And the genie's whole character was just supposed to be, like, him doing stand-up kind of thing.
Ah.
Yeah.
He really was so funny.
He was. Oh, I'm stuck too. Well, shit.
This is, it's kind of hard.
Yeah, this level. Oh god, why did we manage to not get that one? Makes it so annoying. Not even sure if that's far enough.
Okay. I have a plan.
Oh, that's a good plan. Yeah. That way, even if you go too far forward, it should be fine. Damn it!
My plan.
Oh my god! Right over the edge.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was the worst. Oh, I could finally get up. Thank God. But yeah, we had so many movies back then that people just forget about. For some reason, Disney movies are just timeless. You can't escape them. But most other childhood movies from that time, they've just disappeared.
I kind of want to see, actually, how Land Before Time, like, holds up. Like, I wonder like, I wonder if it's as good as I remembered it to be.
Yeah, I feel that, because I haven't seen it in so long. It's like, will it actually be good, or will it be something that I just, like, only had nostalgia for? Oh, you need to get full power for this one.
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it's not enough.
Nah, not quite. Oh, you didn't go over the edge this time, at least.
No, that's bad, because now I have to go back.
It's okay.
Let's just end this. End it, Fulgur. Just end it. Yeah. Get out of here.
I'ma try.
Get us out of here, Fulgur.
Okay,
we're out of here.
Frick this level. Frick any level with like that many slopes on it. God, we suck at slope.
Too much brain, Fulgur. Too much brain.
Too much. We don't want that. We just want knocking things in the air. Yo, somebody said favorite Disney movie, Black Cauldron. I loved that one. That one was so creepy.
Black Cauldron. I don't remember that one.
That one's like definitely a niche kind of one. It's very fantasy. It actually feels like a really adult dark fantasy kind of one. Like, it immediately begins with a bunch of zombie skeleton things, and the main storyline is about a pig keeper just trying to get his pig back, but it's been stolen for some reason by like the dark evil lord, who is like a giant necromancer skeleton. It's really creepy. But like
he really wants his pig.
Yeah, he's just that whole way through, like, everybody's laughing at him because he is just a pig keeper. Like, everybody takes the piss out of him for it. It's a really good movie. It's like really dark. I wonder if that one would hold up too, because to be fair, I'm saying like it's a really good movie. I haven't seen that in years either.
Gosh, Fuchan. Maybe we should have one of those movie nights together just to see.
Yeah, we should just watch A Land Before Time and A Black Cauldron and see how they hold up. That'd actually be genuinely
It
fun.
probably would be. Yeah. I feel like it wouldn't be so bad.
Nah, I think like worst case scenario, they're just not as good as we remember. That wouldn't be too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else, like children's movies, you can always just take the piss out of.
Fuchan, was there any movie that you ever watched, or any show that you watched, that you could not bear to watch because it was just so, like, emotionally draining? Or maybe not. Maybe that's not the right word. But let me give an example. So Land Before Time 1.
Yeah.
I can't believe I made it actually.
Yeah, that was
so
perfect.
Land Before Time 1 had this scene with Littlefoot and his mom.
Oh.
As a kid, I could not watch that. I had to physically turn the TV off.
I feel that. God. When I was a kid, I can't really think of any. Like nowadays, I could just instantly say, like if I had been a kid when up. Oh, actually, Bambi.
Oh, Bambi.
Yeah, Bambi got that for me.
Ah, that's right. I forgot about Bambi.
Yeah, Bambi was pretty bad back then.
Bad? Like it
not
got
bad.
you
Like it got me like emotional. Like I was surprised they did that like right in the opening scene. Now that I think about it, they've tried to repeat that with a lot of Disney movies since then. Because I was going to say Up, then I was like, I wasn't young enough, and it was the same for like Finding Nemo. Then I was like, oh my god, there's a lot of like dead parent ones, like right from the beginning.
Oh my god, you're right. Finding Nemo did start off with a dead parent.
Finding Nemo is so messed up. It starts with like the whole family and the mother being just murdered.
Nemo should have become Batman.
Nemo should have just been like, that should have been John Wick, the fish movie. He's just getting revenge on the barracuda that killed his family. Oh, I fucked up big time.
My god, that'd be a really funny Finding Nemo.
I would love that.
Finding Nemo thing, yeah.
What were you gonna say? Which one is it? Just Land Before Time, or were there other ones you were gonna talk about?
Oh, there was this Pokemon the first movie.
Oh, the Pikachu moment, the tears.
Yes, I couldn't see that. I could not bear to see my favorite characters cry. If I saw Ash Ketchum and if I saw Pikachu crying, I'd be like, no, no, I can't handle that. I can't. There was this time, which every time, you know how Ash would always just like give up his Pokemon.
That shit
like,
annoyed me so much. For any reason. Yeah.
For any reason.
I think that was probably one of my most emotional moments as a child, actually, was when he almost gave up Pikachu during one episode of the anime.
Yes.
It was like, how dare you? It's Pikachu! They have like all the like genuine flashbacks, and it's like, bro, that's your number one Poke. That's your starter. You never give up on your starter. Oh,
exactly.
Man.
And here he is. And then Pikachu starts running after him. Everybody's crying.
Damn it.
There's even like some like background music of some band that's just playing like a song. You'll always be my best friend. I'm like, listen to the music, Ash. She's your best friend.
I can't believe you remember the song even. Let's go.
It was very emotional for me, Fuchan.
A very deep moment.
Bada bing,
oh
bada
my
boom.
god, that was beautiful. You were definitely going over that if not for the porcupine. That was great. And now you're beating me. Sick. The comeback.
Evenly matched, Fuchan.
Let's go. That was great. God damn.
Oh, wait, I mean, evenly matched +1.
I mean, yeah, pretty much even. All good. But yeah, I feel you on that. Like, Digimon's another one that gets me really emotional as well. Like, I can't remember any particularly sad moments, but I just remember they were like, especially the change between season 1 and 2, when suddenly all your favorite kids were grown up and hormonal was kind of weird.
Hormonal.
I remember like a major plotline for season 2 was essentially Ty getting cucked by Matt. And it was
yes, I remember that because I think the scene was like Ty was like, oh Sora, I like you. And someone's like, I like Matt.
Yeah.
I was
like, Matt's in a band now. He plays guitar. What have you done? You're still just playing with your Digimon, kid. Get out of here. I remember seeing that shit. It was like, but no, they were always supposed to be together in season 1. They were like the dream team. Come on. Oh, man. That felt so weird.
Tai is the original ReZero Rem.
Oh, my God. I love you. I love Amelia. Sorry to tell you, but you're just not that interesting. Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Okay, I'm an electric tennis ball. That scene is... Oh, my God. The whole episode is her just hyping him up as well. Oh, God.
Poor Tai.
Poor Tai. Poor Rem. Who is Rem?
Poor
Rem's gone now.
I actually kind of remembered liking season 2 of Digimon more. I remember there was like this one tamer. I think his name was Davis or something.
Yeah, the main guy. Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember he wore like something like really now I would say it's kind of corny. But as a kid, I was like, whoa, that's the coolest thing ever. He wore like this jacket and it had flames on it. Like, whoa, that's really cool. He's got a jacket that has flames on it.
It has
Can't get any more cool than that.
Yo, I can't even... Like, I wanted to say something mean about that, and then I remember, like, buying one of those terrible, like, the button-up shirts with, like, the flames all at the bottom coming up, like a Guy Fieri kind of look. Like, I remember getting that kind of thing when I was, like, 14, 13, and being like, oh, it's the coolest shit ever. I remember, like, going through a wristband phase where I had to have wristbands for everything. Oh, my God.
Wristband?
Yeah, I was full on tuning. Like, every time you went to anime conventions, I'd be like, yo, I need a wristband. Like, I had one with, like, the Hyrulean crest on it, one with, like, the sacrifice tattoo from... Well, not even the tattoo, the sacrifice symbol from Fullmetal Alchemist. Oh, man. I was so far gone.
The thing is that at the end of the day, I think it's just because, like, a lot of people... You know, I think you, who's just like me, was just, like, really proud of, like, the things we knew about.
Yeah, I think
that's basically it.
Like, bringing it back to, like, the early conversations about, like, liking the Japanese dubs over the English dubs at that point, like, I think a lot of that was, like, defensiveness back in the day. Like, not to get, like, full-on psychological analysis. But I think a lot of it was, like, people would call you... Like, back then, anime was so looked down upon. Like, oh...
It was!
Yeah, like, you see people nowadays, like, finding friends through anime at school, and it's like, that's great. In my day, if you liked anime, everybody hated you and thought you were the weirdest person ever.
Nobody else liked anime, I swear.
Exactly. And it was, to be fair, it was so hard to find back then, because it wasn't, like, super... Like, nowadays, you just have, like, all the streaming services. Back then, it was, like, hard to find it just to begin with. And so you had to be like one of those nerds who stayed inside and knew how to navigate the internet to even be able to find anime.
Oh, 100%. If it wasn't on Toonami, it wasn't it wasn't on your radar. At least that was the thing for me.
Yeah, very much for like my school as well.
Whoa, Fuchan!
That was a lucky shot.
That was sick.
You're still one ahead of me, but I'm keeping up there.
Evenly matched +1.
Oh yeah, baby. Can still change on a dime.
Oh, what? What's going on here?
Oh god, it's just nothing but spikes.
What? I'm kind of worried what happens if you go on a spike. Is it just like out of bounds? It just kills your Kirby for a while.
Let's find out. Full power, baby. Ow!
Oh no!
Oh
no! Oh no!
Rollerball. Oh, that's not even... I thought that was a fucking thing to pick up. That was an enemy. Yeah, I feel like that's why, like, a lot of people, me for sure, got like so dramatic about like, oh, I need to watch the Japanese dub. Is because like it became like a special thing for you. And so it was like, fine, if everybody's gonna call me weird for it, I'm at least gonna like rock this. This is gonna be like a part of my personality. This is what I believe in.
Right. Yeah, for sure. I completely get that. I completely get that.
Yeah.
But you know, it would also make things like feel really, really, really special when you would find like someone
who was actually into it. Yeah.
Yeah, like just meeting somebody else who's actually into it was like the biggest thing.
That's why conventions were such an important thing back then. Like nowadays, like, yeah, a lot of people are into anime, but oh man, the convention scene back then, that's the only time you'd find people who even knew what some anime were. Oh, each spike takes away a bit of your life as well. I'm back down to 0 life again already.
Oh my god.
Kirby!
Oh my god. He died.
He just kept going.
He had a painful death.
He just kept going.
So sad, Piochan. We're Kirby.
It's fine. He'll come back.
Come on, no.
Oh,
Okay.
at least you didn't hit the spikes. It could have been worse.
I honestly feel that if he had hit the spikes, he'd just go off stage completely.
Just keep going, yeah. You can see it. There's a downward slope there. It wants you.
Go.
Oh,
Okay,
playing so
alright,
cautious. I like it. I refuse to be smart.
You refuse.
I refuse. I'm going full power again, baby.
Alright, Piochan, let's see how your strategy pays off.
Oh, it won't. Yeah, boy!
It
Oh, that at least.
You got it!
Oh, God, here we go. My life is just gone. I'm really going off the edge again. Bye, Kirby. You know what? I got a star. Mission accomplished. Oh.
No.
Uh-oh.
No, are you kidding me?
It begins. Go ahead, bounce to the other side. Oh, you might actually get a... Oh, almost. I put you in a good position.
That's true. I mean, I was in a good position to get the other one, but you know, now Kirby has to go take a nap.
He has to take a little break. It's all good. Oh, man.
When I was a kid, Piochan, I was really scared of needles.
Oh, yeah?
So, yeah. Like, every time it would be time to go to, like, the doctor to get, like, one of those, like, blood tests. Or, like, shots or whatever. I would, it would be, like, the hardest thing for my parents to get me to do. Oh my god.
I don't mean to do these things to Kirby. Sorry, continue. Stop.
Oh,
Okay.
he's fine.
He's not off the edge at least.
Yeah, he took a little trip to the other side.
Yeah, to the shadow realm, baby.
I took what was it called? There was like this doctor. There's like this doctor, and I must have been like a really small kid. Thing is though, is that I was so scared of shots that in order to get me to get a shot, you would have to like get me. Yeah, you would have to like take me, like kicking and screaming. And I remember there was this doctor, right? Who was like a really nice pediatrician, but I kicked him in the balls.
You kicked him?
Like, yeah.
Oh my god.
You're not giving me a shot.
You'll never take me alive, Doc.
My parents were so embarrassed. They're like, dude, I'm really sorry. They're like, I'm really sorry about Piochan.
He's a bit of a shit, to be fair.
Exactly.
Oh, that poor doctor. That was probably the day he decided not to have kids, too.
Yeah, actually, I don't think I saw him ever again.
Oh, your parents were probably just like, we'll take him away, don't worry. We'll find another pediatrician.
when he can handle taking a shot without kicking the doctor in the balls.
Oh, man. Or maybe they just got you a stronger pediatrician. They just like warned the pediatrician, like, he's gonna try and kick you in the balls. You just have to, you know, hold him down, beat him back a little bit. That's where the title of the song came from. Oh, I opened it up for you.
Exactly. A backstory. No, I think from then on we had only a female pediatricians after that. My parents like, okay, we know what to do.
At least he won't be able to kick this one in the nuts. Nice!
Yes.
Oh, we're tying again.
Oh. Evenly matched at blackjack, Fuchan.
Let's go. 21. Lucky number.
3 more.
3 more to see who wins.
Fuchan, do you have a favorite number?
I don't really. Like, it's maybe 13. And even that just, like, sounds angsty as fuck.
It does, actually.
Like I say, 13's my favorite number. And I'm like, yeah, that's the Chudy in me speaking. But I mean, like, all those numbers that people say are, like, their lucky numbers between, like, 7 and 3 and shit. It's always like, it's just a number. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'd probably say 13 just for the edginess.
Just for the edginess. For me, I've always liked the number 8.
Oh.
Because,
that's not what many other people say, so that's an interesting one.
Yeah, it's because I found out this thing. I remember the first time somebody showed me, like, the symbol for infinity.
Oh,
and I was
yeah.
like, it's just a sideways 8. And ever since then, I was like, oh, that's my number. That's
8
my
is
number.
the coolest number. I am infinite.
Because, I remember when I was a kid, there would be, like, these other kids who were like, I bet I can count higher than you can. And I would be like, yeah, but have you heard of infinity?
You were the smart kid who was like, oh, yeah, when fucking Toy Story came out, I remember everybody being like, I'm not infinity. And then everyone was like, infinity and beyond.
Infinity plus 1.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I am gone.
Like thinking as a kid, like, what's bigger than infinity plus 1?
Oh, and that's when the existential dread kicked in.
Yeah, because like, what about infinity plus infinity?
Oh.
What about infinity plus infinity plus infinity? Like, God, it's just. I remember being so stressed out thinking about that. God, it's so hard being a kid, figuring out this kind of existentialness.
It genuinely is. Like, the first time you have that moment of realization in your head, how do we get over that? The first time you have that realization in your head when you're like, wait, what was life like before I existed? What's life going to be like after I exist? You're just like thinking about that at night for like the next 7 days of your life.
Oh my God. No. I remember like my first deep dark fear was the idea that if I died, I would just like, you know, reincarnate as a zombie, and like the whatchamacallit, like the coffin would be too strong for me. I'm gonna tell my mom, if I ever die before you, could you get me like a coffin that's like easy to pick out?
Just in case I wake up in there, like Egyptian god mode. That's so funny. Meanwhile, my thought process was the opposite. I was just like, before I was born, infinite time passed. After I'm gone, infinite time will pass. How does that work? It's like existential moments laying in my bed, like, what does not existing feel like? Meanwhile, you were like, I'm gonna come back as a zombie. I better be able to break out.
I have to be prepared for this, Mom. I might be a zombie. And if I'm a zombie, you'll have to let me break out. I can't bear it.
I can't imagine being locked up all that time. Please, Mom. We probably traumatized our parents at that point. That's the funny thing. Like, I remember talking to my parents about that shit and them being like, just don't think about it. Meanwhile, they were probably like, yeah, I have to think about that too.
You know, I wasn't thinking about that kind of fear, son, but after you told me your fears, now I'm thinking about it too.
There's something like, and by the way, I'm a lot closer to the grave, so thanks for that. I have to think about that a lot sooner. I think that is a funny moment is, oh, I got you one. But I set myself up to steal the top. Oh.
How'd you do that?
Pure magic, baby. That was totally intentional.
I'm
and
stunned.
you're asleep now. Yo.
Oh my God.
That was the ultimate winning move. Sarabada, Piochan. Sarabada.
No. Wait, we're still tied.
Yeah,
we
were still 4-4 at that point. That was great.
Goodness.
Oh, that's amazing.
All the way till the end.
Yep, 2 to go. Still tied. It's going to be down to the wire. Yeah, I talked about that on stream before, that I'm pretty sure I traumatized a teacher with those kind of thoughts. Like, I remember talking to a teacher about that kind of stuff and them just, like, looking at me very oddly and not wanting to talk to me anymore after that. Oh.
That Fulgur Ovid, he's, you have to be prepared to talk to that kid.
He's a creepy one for sure. Traumatize all the adult staff. Oh, man.
Go!
Oh!
No! I didn't think it would bounce so much.
Yeah, the forward spin actually does a lot, surprisingly.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea how much this is going to push me back either.
I wonder what these green tiles do. I thought that they were kind of like rough in golf.
Yeah, they're basically rough, but they only go one direction. So it'll push against you now, but if you're going... Yeah, see? They kind of like push you the direction their arrow's pointing.
Ah.
Seems to be. Wait.
I see, I see. Ooh, you want to risk it, Fuchan?
Yeah, I'm going to go for 2.
Let's see.
Let's see if it pays off. Not quite, but it was a fun time. Too much curve.
Going around.
Around and around and around. We never get off. Okay, since we're in talks about existential dread. What would you, like, this is a question I had written down because I was like, I'm going to ask Piochan a lot of interesting questions during this, even though you've mostly led the conversation, which has made it a lot easier.
Oh, for real? You had questions?
Yeah, but it was good because you kind of like led the questions anyway. I was like, I'm going to have these for when the conversation goes a bit quiet. And then the conversation never went quiet. It's been fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
Just been having fun the whole way through. But yeah, I was going to ask, like, what is something you'd like to be like known for kind of thing?
Something I'd like to be known for. That's kind of tough.
Yeah, I know, right? It's one of those like deep questions where it's like, you know, in the future, like, what would people associate Doppio Drop Scythe with?
Bad. You know, I think if somebody asked me this question a long time ago, I'd probably say, like, for being like a really good voice actor, there's a lot of like drama series and stuff. I think that's probably something I'd say if like I was like a week or 2 before joining up with Nijisanji and stuff. But nowadays I feel like streaming kind of changed my personality a little bit. Now I'm really interested in just having as much fun as possible. and spreading like as much fun as I can too. Because fun is like special.
Fun is special.
Right, cause like a lot of people, even like people whose job is it to entertain, sometimes even when they are supposed to be entertainers and stuff, sometimes they don't even have fun doing what they do. And I just always want to have fun.
Yeah, you get like the sad clown syndrome thing, where it's like, I'm not actually having fun, I'm just doing a job, even though other people are getting entertainment out of it.
Yeah, I guess. But like I don't know. I don't get it. Sad clown. I'm kind of scared of clowns actually.
Oh, it's just, God, I bring this up way too fucking much at this point. It's just like a joke from back in the days where it was like, it was a famous clown, I think his name was Pagliacci, goes into a doctor to try and get help with his depression. No, that's the thing. A man goes to... Fuck, I've ruined the joke already. A man goes to a psychologist to try and get help with his depression. And the psychologist says, oh, I have the best cure for that. The great clown Pagliacci is in town. Why don't you go see them? He cheers everyone up. And the man says to the doctor... No, he starts crying and the doctor asks, what's wrong? Just go see Pagliacci. It'll help. And the man says, but doctor, I am Pagliacci.
It's Pagliacci.
Yeah, so he's like the one who makes everybody feel better, but he's like dealing with serious depression. Like, yeah, there are people like that just like hate their jobs and like they make other people have fun, but yeah, they're not actually like enjoying anything themselves, kind of thing. So you not only want to make other people have fun, you also want to make sure that you're having fun yourself, having a good time and bringing good times to everyone.
Exactly. I feel like if I can be like a net positive in the world, like having people be happy and smiley and like having like really fun experiences and stuff. Even if I'm like not remembered for like what exactly those fun times are, but people just remember Doppio Jobsite was somebody who was like, I remember that guy. I don't exactly remember what he did, but I remember having a good time. I remember that I became a little bit happy when I watched him. I remember when he did that collab with so and so, and it was really a fun time. That's basically it. If that was like the thing that I'm known for, I'd be satisfied for sure.
For one thing, I think you're already like achieving that. And there's a reason that everybody invites you to collabs. It's because you make them so much more fun. Genuinely, every collab I've been in with you, it's just been like a super fucking fun time.
Aw, thanks, Fuchan.
Also, like, I don't think you have to worry about people remembering you either. You're pretty unforgettable with your comedy style. The full-on tuning. Like, you have so much more energy than anyone else when it comes to streams. Like, a lot of us have started to, like, get tired and stuff, and it's like, well, even while we're doing a stream, it's like, I really enjoy this, but at the same time, I'm kind of broken down. I've got, like, 12 other things going on offline. So, yeah, I think the energy that you bring to streams, especially like collabs, like, yeah, there's a reason that people always try to invite you to things. Voice acting ability, pure energy, your just what's that called? Like improvisation. Your improvisation as well, and like your commitment to jokes as well, like goes above and beyond and like lets people have a good time. I think all of that is like really big strengths for you. But personally, like, that's why I never do one-on-ones with people. The only people I've done one-on-ones with are like Millie and Noctix and Vox Akuma. So yeah, even despite that, like, I'm normally scared of doing one-on-ones with people, and yet this, I was like, I can do a one-on-one with Piochan. Like, I'll never get bored with that. Piochan's awesome. Like, it's just a good time to just chill and hang out with you. You're very open, you're very nice to everyone. I feel like everybody in Nijisanji already feels that way about you, has the same kind of feeling that you're like just a super chill guy who's awesome and just wants to have fun.
Aw, Fuchan!
That's so you be getting emotional. It's okay, now I'm gonna just crush you. I'm gonna crush you in this game. I'm gonna win the game in the final round. Let's go.
Nah, not yet, Fuchan.
I fucked up. I was like, I'm gonna stop the emotions right when they start.
Nah, but honestly, Fuchan, it feels honestly just really, I don't know. It feels really nice to be appreciated for what I do. It's really such a surreal feeling that I get.
Oh God! You literally hit the rim of it. That's so mean.
That's so mean. I don't know, Fuchan, but it makes me feel like I found like the place that I really want to be at. So it's really overwhelming, but like in the best kind of overwhelming ever.
I definitely like appreciate you being here too.
Yeah, I walk hit me with a tornado. Nah.
I appreciate you being here. I also want to win.
Taking a
but no, honestly, since you've joined, like, it's made me feel like so much more open about doing, for lack of a better word, dumb shit.
I'm telling you, dumb shit is fun shit, so let's just do more.
That's the thing, like, before you joined, everyone was like, the Chuny people, they need to stay in their own corner and leave our people alone. Nowadays, everyone's like, he brings so much energy to the collab, he's such a fun Chuny.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
You like revitalize something. Oh God, so close.
Oh wait, why is he floating?
He just did. He just decided not to hit the ground. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. Like, I feel like you revitalize not just the Nijisanji members themselves, but also the fan base. Like, you hit like a niche that nobody had actually quite been at before. So it definitely like changed things in the scene, and it was great. It makes everyone like feel more comfortable to try new things and go do more silly things. It's good for everybody. Everybody feels more open and confident.
Oh, Fuchan, it makes me feel like I got like an A+++ on life right now. It's a really cool feeling. So honestly, thank you for giving me such kind words, Fuchan. It's really cool.
I'm sure that's how like everyone feels about the fact that you joined Nijisanji as well. So thank you for being here.
Aw, Fuchan, Fuchan. I hope you know, Fuchan, that I admire you, I respect you, and a lot of times I want to be like you, Fuchan. But more than anything, I want to have your back. Be better.
Be better than me.
That's true.
Carry on my dreams and hope, and don't you dare forget about me like somebody. I just realized I was about to spoil a certain game. Oh shit! Did you not even get that reference?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Definitely wasn't Bug Fables. I get all the Bug Fables.
Thank you for this. This is so much fun. I mean...
Yeah, Fuchan, for sure. There are no more stages?
No, unfortunately. I think there's special stages? Let's see. How do we get out of this? It doesn't... Wait.
We're stuck here.
Let's be yeah, B doesn't work. Let me try. We're gonna restart the game. Reset game. Because there are definitely things called special courses. 2P play. Like extra course.
It's an extra course. Oh, it's the same 4 courses.
They must be different.
Oh no,
right?
it says extra. It says extra.
Yeah. So this must be different.
Yeah. If they're different, we can definitely play like another round.
Oh, these are they go backwards.
They go backwards?
Yeah, because this is the one like we played before, but now we're starting at the bottom and working our way up rather than starting at the top. So they're not actually different, you just start in a different place.
I see, I see.
Was that your way of saying you want to play games for a little while longer? Because we could always switch this to Smash for a little bit.
To Smash? Nah, I gotta go and rest up. My sleep schedule's been kind of opposite. I streamed and I didn't go to sleep.
Yeah, no, I did say at the beginning of the stream, I was like, didn't you finish a stream 4 hours ago? Are you okay?
No, this was honestly really fun, and I'm really happy that we did it.
I'm glad you did, because I had so much fun too. And yeah, I thought that was the perfect ending point. It was just when you were like, is there any more stages? You just meant for like a different day, got you? Yeah. But even if there aren't any more stages to this one, Fuchan, I'm officially saying, yeah, let's play Smash 1-on-1 next time, Fuchan. Hell yeah.
I was gonna say like another Kirby game, like the new Kirby games that came out, because I know they have like some interesting 2 players.
Yeah, we could go for that too. There's like, yeah, I think there's a brand new one that came out just like 2 months ago where it's like a 2-player one and you just like work together to overcome the game. We could definitely do that. But I definitely want to play Smash with you at some point too, because I've seen you play Smash and you're really good. I'm not sure who's going to win between us. Up until this point, I've been the best in Nijisanji EN, so I'm interested. You may actually take that crown. For real. Yeah. For real. Nah, yeah, when I saw you play, I was like, oh no, he knows like a lot of characters too. He's got like the sense down for everyone. So that should be interesting. Fuchan. All right. In the coming weeks, let's figure out a day and then we'll definitely have another one-on-one collab where we can play Smash Brothers. I'm so down. That would be awesome. Yes, you got to. Let's go. And I'm so glad we did this today. Like I said, I don't do one-on-ones often, and this is like the start of a new series, and I just knew like getting to chat and chill with you was going to be a fun time. So thank you for being here. Oh my god, for sure, Fuchan. Anytime. Okay. I hope you have a good night. I mean, it's morning, but get some sleep. Oh my god. my reverse sleep schedule. But like I said, I'm really happy. Thank you for being such a wonderful host, Fuchan, making me always feel so welcome every time we talk, every time we stream together, and every time we talk to each other outside of stream. It's just I don't know, Fuchan, but I always feel special when I talk to you, and it's just I genuinely like always love it when I see you in my messages as well, because I never go out of the way to message anyone, and then every now and then I'll just see you pop up in my DMs on Discord, and I'm like, oh, Piochan, how's he doing? I'm like, Fuchan, have you heard of this game, Fuchan? This is a really cool game, Fuchan. I can't believe, you recommended me a random indie game the other day. And I was like, okay. I think you'd like it. Are you planning on playing it? Eventually, yeah. Not for a while. I've got like a long games list. Especially, I mean, everyone's been spoiling it, especially now that like we've got like some Square Enix perms, like the number of games that I want to play has just like tripled as well. We did it! We finally did it! Yes. Let's go! Yes! I thought that was supposed to be a secret. Yesterday I was like something may happen that may be good. Like I was so secretive on stream, and then just by the end of the night, like I saw everybody talking about, oh, yo, they're going to be playing Final Fantasies, and I was like, maybe.
Yes.
We'll
oh
see.
my! Which one? Which Square Enix game are you planning on getting into first?
Not anytime soon, but my favorite one of all time is Final Fantasy VIII. So if they will let me play that, like I'm not sure if you ever played 8, but up until like the
I've
end,
never.
Oh, so I know like the first 12 hours of that game back to back. Like I know how to like hard level yourself to win the card game everywhere, to change the card game rules. I'm not even gonna have to look up a guide, and I'm gonna be like 100% like perfect, foolproof run for like the first 12 hours.
Is it Triple Triad?
Yeah, Triple Triad's the card game. Yeah.
Oh, they have that in 14.
I
still don't
forgot
get
they
it.
have that in 14 as well.
Yeah, I mean, I know the basics where like the numbers have to beat the other numbers, but then sometimes they do like the triple open, where like for some reason like they just like get all of the cards in like the row. I still never got that.
Yeah.
Playing 14 for years, and I still never understood that.
I'm not a fan of like the special rules either. They have like all kinds of elemental ones and like additional bonus ones that come up in FF8 in different areas, but that's why literally there's ways to cut those rules out. Essentially, there's like not really a hack, but just a way to like go to one area and like make them forget the rules of another area. So you just go to areas bit by bit and make them forget that any rules exist other than the basic number ones. Basic maths. Keep it down to simple.
Keeping it simple.
Yeah. It takes a while, but it's worth it so that you could just collect all the cards.
I feel like for me though, maybe I'll just play 10 and just do like a whole stream where we only play Blitzball.
Oh, Blitzball was so good.
Yes,
Man.
yes.
The first time I like loaded up FF10 and you just hear that rock song. That's Death Note. For some reason I did Maximum the Hormone. But yeah, there's like heavy metal song that starts up when you start FF10 and the Blitzball match goes on. Oh, I was so into that shit. It was so good.
I think FF10 was the first one I've ever beat, ever. I think. Yeah.
I think I started on 7 and then I eventually like went back to see some of the older ones.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, I played 10 and I absolutely loved 10. I was like, oh, I wonder if I should play 1 and 2. I remember at the store they had 1 and 2 on like a special PlayStation disc.
Yeah.
And they had tactics. So I was like, oh, I'll play 1 and 2. I booted it in and I was like, what? It's with pixels? What is this? Why is every match so hard? Yeah, this game is so hard. And then I looked up like this guide, like how to cheat in F. It was like this like game codes book or something. And back when they had like all like the game codes inside of like a book. And like for FF1 or FF2, it was like, oh, if you like input like this certain code, then you get to get this like really special item if you complete a puzzle. I was like, yeah, I can do a puzzle. And it was like one of those puzzles where you have to slide the blocks, but you have to slide like, I don't know, like 37 blocks or whatever. And I was like, I can't do this, I'm a kid. What is this? And apparently if you like win, I get a Phoenix down. Who needs that?
One single Phoenix down. Fantastic.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that. Like it was like with a time limit. Like if you were able to complete it in like 10 in like 5 minutes or something, you would get like a really good item. But if you completed it in like 30 minutes or more, you'd get like a single Phoenix down. And I was a kid, I didn't know how to play those logic games. Still don't really.
Oh my
I get a
God.
Phoenix down, like great, this game's too hard for me.
I can't believe they hid that behind a code as well. That sounds like something you should just be able to find easily. Like normally when you put in a code, it's like infinite level ups or infinite this item. With that one, they were like, now you get to do a test to see how intelligent you are. And then you may get one Phoenix down to bring back one dead party member who's already dead, so you've already fucked up.
Exactly. But
yeah, they were a lot harder
cool.
back then. Like you had to like properly pay attention, like your party makeup for like you need a black mage and you need a dragoon and you need this, and I was like, oh man.
Yeah, like I didn't know I could do that. I mean, I remember in Final Fantasy X, it was like the first Final Fantasy that I ever played, but I don't know. I felt like I was like a pacifist back then because in the beginning, the main character, he learns a skill called flee. And I was like, wait, I could just run away from every battle. And so when I would get to like the bosses, it would be like, huh.
I am super under-leveled and you can't run away.
Exactly. And then I was like, oh, have you ever played 10, Fuchan?
Yeah, I love 10.
So like they would have like these aeons, right? And so what I would do is that I would before the boss match would start, I would have every single character ready with their overdrives, including the aeons, and I would just hope that the aeons having overdrives would be able to like get me through. At some point it didn't, and I was like, this game is so hard.
Yeah, FF10 was definitely one of the ones where you had to go back and grind a few times and kill a bunch of extra monsters as well. And then you got to the point where you were like super over leveled once you'd used a bunch of the sphere orbs. Damn.
I got kicked down for AFK, I guess. I don't understand. But yeah, this I ended up really loving the sphere orb system too, which is a big staple in Manakemia. So
it has the same kind of thing.
Recommend. Yeah, but the thing is that instead of like just getting orbs and key spheres and stuff to unlock stuff, in Manakemia you would have to synthesize items together, and when you synthesize a special item, like a potion or like some kind of sword, you would unlock new nodes inside of your alchemy book, and that would allow you to spend your like ability points and stuff to gain levels and stats. I've always loved that kind of system.
Yeah, that makes sense because it all connects back to the alchemy. It kind of does sound like the Atelier games where everything connects back to like the Atelier shop.
Yeah. Piochan, it's so fun to talk to you. If I wasn't passing out sleepy, I'd just talk to you for hours and hours about our favorite games.
I feel that. Like we actually started pretty early today, and we ended up like still starting the stream like 5 minutes late because we were just chatting for so long. Yeah, no, it's so much fun to talk to you. Like every time I talk to you, I'm like, you actually know about X thing? Yo, let's go. And even the things that I don't know about, when you explain them to me, you do so passionately that it's just like, this is great. This is so fun to listen to. Like Manakemia sounds like a good time. It definitely reminds me. It sounds like those classic JRPGs, especially when you talked about like, oh, it was just so colorful, I had to buy it. I was like, yeah, I've bought so many JRPGs just because they had anime covers. Like I remember before I'd even heard of like Orphan Scion of Sorcery, like the manga or anime, there was an Orphan game that I found on PS2.
Orphan? Like JRPG and Orphan?
Yeah. Oh, you played Orphan on PS2?
No, I don't know. I never heard of any JRPG by the name of Orphan.
I don't know how it got localized. Like recently they've done a remake of the anime. I forget what they call it. It's Orphan something. But it's just about a mage who dropped out of mage school and is like kind of overpowered. But yeah, for some reason they had a game on the PlayStation 2 that they actually localized into English, and I remember playing that and loving it, even though I had no idea about the actual story or the manga or anime it was connected to. It was just like, yeah, I'm an anime boy running around throwing fire at people. Let's go.
Yo, this is the reason why I absolutely love it when I find somebody else who plays JRPGs, because they always have like a favorite JRPG that I've never heard about.
For real.
I've played a ton, and I've never even heard about this one. But looking at the box art and looking at like the battle system, it looks really interesting.
For me, my favorite that like nobody's ever heard of is actually there's two. There's Alundra on the PlayStation 1, and there's
never heard of that one.
I know that one. Like I fell in love with that one because you boot that one up. Like you just said about the full cutscenes in Orphan, and there's like a couple. But in Alundra, like the opening cutscene is a full-on like anime opening for like 3 minutes. It's beautiful, and it basically plays like Legend of Zelda. The characters are even designed similarly. It's just beautiful. Elf people running around, going into people's dreams, curing their like psychological problems by destroying monsters in their nightmares. It's great. The other one's Illusion of Time, which was on the SNES. That was actually the second video game I ever played. It's another
never heard of that one
top-down
either.
That's what I mean. Like, you hear about JRPGs and like everybody has like different tastes. Like Manakenia I'd never heard of, but they were like, yeah, there are so many that I never got to play either because they were like 18 plus, but they had anime covers, so I wanted them.
Yeah, exactly.
Or I just didn't have money. It was like, I want that game, but at the same time, I don't have the money.
So many. God, you know, I'm gonna get like a whole list of games that I really love, and I'll send them to you. Just see like which ones that you know and stuff.
That'd be awesome.
And then please send me, some too, like recommendations for like games that I could just like try finding if I ever go to like one of those mom and pop stores that sell like really old games. Maybe I can find some.
I love those kind of stores, even though they always like really upsell.
They do. One time I went to one and I was like, hey, how much can I get for like selling this like my N64? Because it was like just getting dust and it was like really big, and so I just got like $100 out of it, but I feel like I could have gotten more if I just held on to it.
Like honestly, $100 is pretty nice. Like I know at my local place, if you bring in like a perfectly working N64 without any blemishes, if it's out of the box, they'd be like, oh, I'll give you like $15 for it. Meanwhile, they'll sell it for like 125 to 150. Maybe that's just the store around me kind of sucks, but I don't know. I do know that I spent like $60 on an amiibo the other day.
For real? Which one?
One of the Fire Emblem ones. The player 2.
Yeah, anything. I remember as soon as like the 3DS Fire Emblem Awakening came out, I remember like every single Fire Emblem game, just like before that, because they stopped like making more of them. It just like went up to like $1 billion on eBay.
For real.
Gosh. Yeah.
Like a lot of the JRPGs back in the day were like that as well. Like they'd have limited run copies because they didn't think they'd sell it all, and then the limited run things would go for like hundreds of dollars online. You'd never be able to play them.
Yeah. All right, Piochan. This conversation is really interesting, and God, I want to speak more.
But you need to go to bed, buddy.
I need to go to bed.
Thank you for joining me today, even though you were like sleep deprived. It was awesome.
No, Piochan, thank you so much from the bottom of Dopefield Drops Ice Heart. I want to play more with you and talk with you more, Piochan. Sincerely, this is awesome.
Next time, Smash Bros for sure. And yeah, we'll just play Smash Bros for as long as we want and just chat about whatever the fuck comes up. That'll be great.
That sounds so fun to me, Piochan. You have no idea how much of a good time that feels like. I'm so happy that in Nijisanji I have a friend that I can speak to like this.
Lots of friends in Nijisanji, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, but like somebody as nerdy as you, Piochan.
We haven't even gotten into the visual novels discussions yet.
Oh God.
That'll last like another 6 hours.
You're right.
But yeah, you have a good day, man.
I have to hold it in for a little while.
Exactly. We have to go spot by spot. We'll start at JRPGs. We'll eventually get to visual novels.
But still, thank you so much for today, Piochan, for inviting me, for having a lot of fun with me. I'm really happy.
Thank you for joining us, especially since it was such a random game. I was just like,
thank you for showing it to me, Piochan. No, for sure. Please show me all the games that you love, Piochan. It really makes me happy when you do.
Same. And hit me up for a collab anytime. I'm always open. And yeah, we'll definitely play Smash soon.
Yeah. Give me any day of the week, Piochan. Next week or the week after, and we'll play Smash Bros. Alright, peace out, Piochan.
Later,
Thank you very
much. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for watching us. I'm gonna go to sleep. Enjoy your days. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And to everyone who's still here, make sure you go check out Piochan's Piochan? What the fuck? Piochan's channel. Dofio is another Nijisanji live. I'm sure you guys already know that. But in the description, you can just click right on his name and it will take you right to his channel. Look how smiley he is. Look at this adorable giant golden retriever. Did we decide he was a golden retriever? I forget which type of dog we decided he was. Either way, he's adorable. We're gonna put him in the background. That was so much fun. I knew that would be like an easy person to have a conversation with. We'll put him right there. There, he's standing on the desk. He's a magenta retriever. Okay, there we go. A magenta retriever. Thank you, Fuchan. No problem, Piochan. Get some good sleep. Rest well. Thank you for joining us. Just going to chat for a little bit, read some super chats before we head out. But yeah, I knew that would be a super calm and relaxing atmosphere to do a first one-on-one with on this kind of thing. I had a whole list of questions. I asked one of them. Most of the way through, I was like, well, I don't really need to interrupt this. This conversation is just developing naturally. I don't need to cut it at all. It went into some very different directions than I expected, but it was just a very calm conversation the whole way through. And thank you to everyone who gave out gifted during the stream. I always thank those at the end of the stream by name. But thank you all for joining us. That's the best way to do it, though. Really, yeah. Pio carried you. He genuinely did. I was like, yo, I'm gonna have these ready. I'm gonna be like a proper conversationalist. I'm gonna guide the conversation. It was just like, nah, I'm just having fun chatting and playing a game. We'll see how it goes with Voxy next week. I'm gonna have a different set of questions for Voxy. But with Piochan, it was just like, I got to ask one question. Otherwise, we hit a couple of the ones that I was gonna go into anyway, about like video games and stuff, but genuinely. You guys have such a natural chemistry bouncing off of each other. Yeah. I think he'd have pretty natural chemistry with like anyone, to be honest, because he's just so passionate about things. I don't feel like you'd ever have to like try to choose a conversation direction with Piochan. Like, as long as you're both talking about things you actually enjoy, Piochan's definitely the type of person who will just listen to you and have a good time and vibe with you, and then be able to like move on and talk about his own things as well. Okay, let me load up my comment grabber. It's really refreshing about him. Yeah, a lot of people, even streamers, they're not actually listening to listen. They, like, it's in one ear and out the other ear. They're just waiting for their chance to speak. So it's always nice when you find a genuine person who actually just wants to have a good time, wants to actually come to understand people, wants to embrace the things that they're interested in. And I feel like, yeah, I mean, yeah. I said streamers, but I don't mean like Nijisanji. I just mean like in general people in the world. So it's nice to find someone who genuinely wants to listen and wants to talk to you and wants to have a good time. Piochan, definitely a very genuine person who just cares about everyone and is trying to have a fun time. I'd like to think I'm like that most of the time too. Or sometimes I'm a bit checked out. That's what I meant as well about like his energy that he brings to collabs. Because yeah, there's like, oh god, everyone gets tired at times. I've never seen Piochan tired in a collab. He's always just part of it, the life of the group, having a good time and vibing and doing his own thing. I really, really respect that about him. Especially with how many streams he does. Like, he does 2 a day, like lots of days. Nia. Judy's stream is so wholesome. That was the funny thing as well. It didn't even turn into a Judy stream. Like, there were a couple of moments where we had like the beginning of like, oh, you think you're gonna win? It didn't even go into that. That's what I was mostly expecting from this stream, was a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh references with like trap cards and like, you've unleashed my ultimate power. Especially when we started getting like the fire punches and like the hurricane shit. It was just nerds vibing rather than Chunies. Nia, Atsu Chuni stream. It's too wholesome. This is like a walk down memory lane. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for donating the food funds. He's a good boy. He is. Piochan is a great boy. Oh my god. I love that avatar. I've never seen that fan art with me with my hands on my head before. That's great. He always seems to have a lot of energy on his own streams. Yeah, that's the thing. He plays like a lot of very relaxing, very unknown indie titles, but he manages to bring them to life so well. And so I really hope that sometimes, like, I hope that some of the I definitely need to tell him about Rakuen. He'd love Rakuen. So Laura Shigihara would love to see him play it. But yeah, I feel like if any indie developers see him playing their games, they're going to be so happy because he brings so much passion to it. He enjoys it so much. It's a Nico Nico Ni. It better not be a Nico Nico Ni avatar. Spades. As a sidekick, it warms my heart to see you both nerd out. Thanks for being a great friend to Pio and for hosting Fuchan. Yeah, hopefully next time we'll host on his channel. Like when we're playing Smash, we should definitely do it on Piochan's channel so it bounces out even. But yeah, ever since Piochan joined, like, he's just been someone I knew I could talk to. And there's... I've talked about this on my solo streams a lot. I never make the first move with people. I never invite people to collabs. I never, like, go out of my way to meet people. Which is why a lot of the time when it comes to, like, new waves joining, like, the new waves all know, like,
the Lucas, the Vox Akumas, the Misters, the Ikes. They go out of their way to talk to those people because they know big names like the Pomus, the Ennas, like people who get like big numbers and big attention. And then there's me who just like joins collabs and like does solo things and like chills by myself. And so like I barely talked to wave 6, let alone wave 7. Piochan is the only one that has just like been so warm and inviting to everyone that I feel like I could actually just DM him whenever I feel like it and be like, yo, how you doing? And every time it does, like every time we have a collab, we end up having like a one-on-one conversation afterwards. Like when I first invited him to Monster Prom, we played Monster Prom, and then immediately after Monster Prom, he was like, yo, thank you for inviting me. I had so much fun. And I was like, no problem. You're so awesome. Your voice acting's so good. You bring such good energy. You're always so energetic. And then we just started talking about visual novels for like a solid hour. So yeah, things like that. Like Pio is just so open with everyone. He's so warm and inviting to everyone. And so I'm sure he's just an amazing entertainer. So I can see why the sidekicks love him so much. I can see why everybody loves him, like showing up in collabs. And I think like the more confident he gets, the more he gets to know people, the more powerful he's going to become as an entertainer. Because I can definitely see him freeze up a bit around certain people. Like around the Monster Prom crew, he's already like super powerful. He's super confident. He's so chill, and he goes into that with so much energy. That's his environment and he owns it. And then there are some other collabs that he gets into where you can tell he gets like a bit nervous around new people and maybe around people that are a bit intimidating for him. So yeah, as he gets to know everyone in Nijisanji EN and just becomes more confident in just flowing and being himself in front of people, I feel like he's just got to like blow up and everybody's just got to know the name Topio. Yeah, I think he's going to be like one of the best. Diana, thank you for this collab, Fancito. It made me smile so much. It was so wholesome. I hope you and Piochan have a good rest of the day. Can't wait for the future Smash collab. Me too. It's going to be great. Just Chuny energy. That's the thing. Like I said, it wasn't even Chuny energy today. It was just nerd energy. Like I didn't expect him to know fucking Land Before Time, to be talking so much about all kinds of different JRPGs, to be able to go that far back in time and talk about like childhood and school life and everything. Man, it was so much fun. You may hire. Yo, this is heckin' fun. I love Piochan's stuff too, so getting collab was perfect. TY for the stream, Fuchan. I'm just glad he agreed to it. Like I said, I picked this game because I was like, it's a game where you can just completely turn your brain off. I think Smash Bros will be even more so. I probably should have said, let's play Smash Bros. Because I could tell he knows that game like back to forward as well by the way he plays multiple characters. But yeah, with this one, once he like got into the groove of it, he started to realize how to play everything. Yeah, it was just one of those ones where you just line up your shot, you shoot, have a nice conversation. And that's what I want to be for like all of the one-on-one collabs in the future. It's just a game where it's like so simple. You don't have to think about anything. So that's why the next one is like Rocket League, because it's just like football with cars. Oh, he's still in chat. Go to sleep, Piochan. God, you haven't had any sleep all night. It's like, you were streaming 4 hours ago, dude. I'll agree to any game with you, Futan. That's great to know. I will agree to any game with you too. Anything you're passionate about. There's actually an RPG series I was thinking of inviting you to eventually. But I have to finish a few solo streams of my own first. There's a game called Nobody Saves the World that you can play 2-player, or it's like a JRPG you run around and like, I'll talk to you about it sometime in the future. That's like a distant one because that's like a long game as well by itself. Everyone in chat like, please sleep, Pio-chan, please. But yeah, have a wonderful evening. Thank you again for joining us. Shit, that means he heard all the nice things I said about him. Quick, back it up. We need to go full Chuny edgelord style. Foolish Pio-chan. He thought we were playing nice, but we were getting him all relaxed so we could crush him in the game. He didn't even realize it was all part of the plan. You start to like somebody and you get soft. He got too relaxed and we destroyed him. 3 wins, 1 draw, 0 losses, baby. That's the way I roll. That's why I'm a virgin, because I never lose. 2 things that aren't true. Let's just move on from that. That was a fun time. Oh, God. That's the kind of energy I expected from this guy. I was like, it's going to be full cheaty, but I'm going to have to bring the energy down. Instead, I didn't even have to do that. We just had a nice chill chat. TMI, we didn't need to know that. You didn't need to know that. The world doesn't need to know anything, but sometimes I just say stupid things. He's somehow chaotic on relaxing games, but relaxing when it comes to horror games. Do you mean me or Piochan? Because if you mean Piochan, same for me. Like when it comes to horror games, like when I played The Mortuary Assistant, I just turned that into like an ASMR kind of thing. Just walking around like, oh, there's a demon coming at me. Hey buddy, how you doing? Ah, now we're gonna slip this inside the body. Oh, the carcass started moving. That's a good time. God, Resident Evil kind of broke me though. Resident Evil was a bit hard. He was the same. Let's go. See, I think there's something about that. I think people that can actually just genuinely relax and have a good time during horror games, they're like, they make the best entertainers. Because they're the ones who can actually detach themselves and just be like, no, I'm entertaining right now. This is fine. Luther, TY for today's stream. A shared archive episode 1 with Piochan is extremely amazing. It's become the best and wholesome start for your new journey. So proud for you and so proud for you and Piochan. Looking forward to the next collab, especially visual novel game talk. Yeah, we'll probably get into quite a bit of that during Smash Bros. Maybe, we'll see. We might just get lost in random conversations at the same time. Now I need to make a list of like all of the games that I played while I was a kid. That's going to be a long list. I did not leave the house much. You guys are so similar. I feel like there's a lot of us that are like that. Like if I got me, Sunny, Piochan, Voxy, and Ike together, oh god, that group of 5, we could talk about anime. Well, that's the interesting thing. That's where it kind of like, because Voxy's played a lot of games. He doesn't watch anime, but he watches a shit ton of movies. But he also reads a bunch. He also is into like a bunch of other type of media and just internet content in general. I feel like those 5 people, we could probably just talk for like 10 hours straight on a podcast and not give a damn about what was going on. But same kind of thing. Like, oh my god, that group. God, the based culture in them. Sunny and Ike's taste in anime. Oh, Ike and Piochan's taste in video games. Voxy's taste in movies, and Sunny's just taste in everything. I really want to see how Sunny and Piochan act together as well. Because if they start voice acting with one another, I don't think the world's going to be able to stop them. Sunny and Piochan need to play like Nekopara Paradise, the male version or something. Some other visual novel that they could just both go nuts on voices on. Something that has like 6 to 8 characters in it, just between the two of them. Oh man, that would be wild. Maybe Piochan can unlock the true Chuny in Sunny. Pio loves Nekopara. I figured. I somehow had a feeling. Oh man, Niji nerds affectionately. That's the thing though, Niji nerds, I don't see that as an insult anyway. It's the same as the Japanese word otaku. Like I don't see any insult when it comes to otaku. It's just like things that people add onto it, things that people feel about the word itself. Whereas really otaku just means someone who's super into something. You could be a train otaku, you could be an anime otaku, you could be anything. You could be a nerd about anything. All that means is you're passionate about something, you genuinely care about something, you put your all into learning about it. That's a good thing. The more passionate you are about something, the more interesting you are when you actually talk about it. Otherwise, you just sit there like a history professor like, yeah, I know everything about the Legend of Zelda. You want to know about the timeline? It starts with Skyward Sword and the goddess Aaliyah, who eventually split into 3 gods. It's boring, isn't it? You don't want to hear that. You want to hear someone say like, oh, you want to hear about the Legend of Zelda timeline? Let's fucking go. There was this goddess Aaliyah. She had a chosen hero, but the chosen hero died. And she had to split into 3 goddesses. And then there was this thing called Demise, the ultimate evil. Anyway, we're not going to actually talk about that. But yeah, just anything that people are actually passionate about. That's when you actually enjoy listening to them. Whereas if somebody's just explaining something to you and just like... Especially those people who think they're passionate about things, but then they're all like I was like 10, 15 years ago. Like we got into this conversation a little bit, and I think I worded myself a bit wrong when I was talking about like Japanese voice actors and English voice actors. But I used to be like super defensive about like listening to the Japanese dub of stuff. And it wasn't because like the English dub was necessarily bad, but it was like we got to eventually a conversation where it was like, I think I was defensive about it because everybody would call me a nerd for liking things like that. And so you kind of want to defend your own pastimes. And so you're like, well, you're not a real fan unless you watch the Japanese dub. You think you like anime? Sorry, choked on myself a little bit there. You think you like anime, but no, you only like the little stuff that you get on Toonami. You have to watch all of the stuff that you can online. You have to see the true gritty stuff. You have to have watched like Macross Frontier and Evangelion, Techno Lies, all of that kind of shit. Elitism can be pretentious. Yeah, I was definitely pretentious as a kid. And that's the thing. I think it was a self-defense thing. It was like, you got bullied at one point for liking those kinds of things. And so you make it into a bit of your personality, even though you shouldn't. And that's why I never do that kind of shit nowadays. Like, I don't go out of my way to be like, yeah, I'm an anime fan. That describes me. Yeah, I'm a literature nerd. That describes me. Yeah, I'm bisexual. That describes me. Like, I hate that. Take me for all that I am. I am passionate about a lot of things. I like a lot of shit, and I'm not particularly well-versed in any of it. I am kind of versed in a ton of shit, but I am not well-versed in really anything, and you just need to accept that that's what a person is. You can't be like, oh, this is... Like, even when it comes to streaming, there are people that want to put you on a peg and be like, oh, this kind of person, this person just plays horror games, and they do that well. This person plays JRPGs, and they do that well. But really, if you enjoy the streamer, you should be able to enjoy them watching or playing anything. And yeah, even if you do have strengths and weaknesses, like, that's completely understandable. But if you can't enjoy a streamer doing just about anything that they enjoy, then why watch them? Kind of thing. Jack of all trades. Jack of all trades, master of none. Exactly. You know, Macross 7. If it's classic anime, I probably know about it. Like, I was well versed enough with anime that I even went down the roads of watching like Angel's Egg and stuff like that, where it's like, oh, did you ever hear about this like masterpiece that nobody ever watches? That one, and I forget the name of it, but there's like there's an anthology series. It's like mostly horror and space-based. It's great. But there's a bunch of things like that. Anyway. Better than a master of one? It depends. You need masters of one for some things. Like, it's very nice to hear a master of one who actually genuinely cares about it. If you're passionate about something, that's all that really matters. You can become a master of one thing and be very interesting talking about that. But yeah, then you just have to make sure you make a career out of it. Hopefully. At least enjoy it passionately. Otherwise, it's... Oh, God, I feel bad for people. Monogatari. Everyone knows about Monogatari. Monogatari isn't... There's the elitism coming out again. Where I'm like, Monogatari? Everybody's heard. Maybe not everybody's watched it, but everybody knows Monogatari. There we go. Fuck me. I thought it was master of none. Yeah, but somebody just said better than being a master of one. So yeah. Definitely one of those things where I was like, being a master of one can be okay. As long as you enjoy it. That's what matters. As long as it's not just something that was boring. Something that you learned about because you didn't really give a damn kind of thing. You know, something that you just do for a job. That's when it gets really boring. Just a tree. What a name. Thank you so much for the stream. I was so happy for the collab. I love the both of you so much. Watching you have fun in chat. It was absolutely amazing and I couldn't stop smiling. Thank you so much, and thank you for donating the food funds. Yeah, I had a nice time. Like I said, the conversation just flew completely naturally. I expected to have a bunch of times for questions, but it was just like, we got into the game, we had fun with the game, and we just bounced off of each other really easily. The complete saying is jack of all trades, master of none, but better than master of one. Oh, I've never heard the full saying. Holy crap. Piochan, do you like Monster? I liked Monster at the time. Monster is one that I watched and I was like, this is pretty good. I think I was too young for it when I watched it. I watched it when I was like 14. And so it was one of those ones where it was like, yeah, massively recommended. I watched it and I was like, this is pretty good. But at the time, I preferred things a bit more actiony. If I watched it now, I'd probably like it more. It's like, that's the same thing for Mushishi, but Mushishi I actually went back and watched multiple times after that. Like when I first watched Mushishi, there was like, this kind of puts me to sleep, but it's nice. And then I watched it again like 4 or 5 years later and I was like, oh God, this is so good. Every episode is just perfect. It's like ASMR for your soul. Monster is really good, but so slow paced. Yeah. And it's very long. Like for an anime series, like there aren't many anime series that hit that medium length kind of thing. Normally they're like 12 to 13 episodes or 26 episodes. And then beyond that, they go on to like hundreds of episodes, like the ones that just run in manga series forever. Whereas Monster is like a pretty damn perfectly wrapped up 52 episodes roughly, right? I feel like it's a pretty well wrapped up one of that length. So you have to put like a lot of attention into it to actually finish that whole series. But if you do, it's definitely worth it. It's 80? Oh my God. It's even worse. I was like, it takes like a full year weekly, right? But no, it takes a year and a half. 74. Damn. That shows you how long it's been since I watched it. For some reason I was thinking like 52. That's one thing about anime that kind of... The fact that it has to like mostly stick through the production company system and stick through like an airing schedule where they do run on like 12 to 13 episodes per season, how many seasons it's going to be. And then you get things like Attack on Titan, The Final, Part 3, Season 2. Meanwhile, me, the One Piece fan, you are a fucking legend. The only people more legendary than One Piece fans are Berserk fans. Because Berserk fans, they've been reading for that long as well, but they also have no new material to read. Oh, man. But yeah, nah. People that can stick through the whole way to One Piece are amazing to me. I could never do that. I get to like 3 seasons in, and then I'm like, how long do I have to go? Oh, like another 12 seasons? 15 seasons? 18? No, I'm good. Too much for me. You ever watch Gintama? I never got into Gintama. I've watched some of the random comedy episodes. I watched like the first season of Gintama, and I was like, this is pretty good. And then I started watching like the random one-off episodes, like the one where they're trying to find the corpse. And you have like the moment of him getting rigor mortis, and so having a boner, and the boner sticking out of the truck, and the wife chasing behind. I like that part of Gintama. Why, hello there. How are you doing? Okay. I don't even know who that was. I didn't even get to open Discord on time. Somebody just came in and made a fart noise and then disappeared. Okay. That feels like a Voxy thing, but that didn't sound like Voxy's voice. I love how everyone in chat is like, my lord. Everyone's like, Voxy? I don't even know who it was. It didn't sound like Voxy's voice. I wonder. Maybe they'll appear in chat in a bit. Prove who it was. Anyway. Okay, Pomu, I caught you this time. I was waiting. I would not have expected that to be Pomu. I was like, that's definitely a girl's voice. Who is that? Not Voxy of all things. Pomu comes back in and I'm just staring at a picture like, when's she gonna do it? Come on, get me with it. Oh, it was fucking great. Oh, man. I know, right? Why is my other Oshi like this? It's just Nijisanji, man. This is just who we are as people. Anyway, thank you for donating the food funds. Just a tree. I can't believe I left. I'll get out of Discord before that happens again. Oh, damn it, Pobo. Welcome to Nijisanji. Yeah, you can't escape it. Mish, thank you for the stream, Futan. You both felt like brothers who haven't seen each other for a long time. My heart is so full now. Yeah, I had so much fun. It's one of those streams where I'm like, I'm not sure if other people found that fun or just found it like us rambling. To me and Piochan, I know that was a blast, but I'm sure for a lot of people, they like dropped in and they were like, what are they talking about? Video games, anime, voice act? I don't relate to any of this. I'm leaving. But yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. We certainly had fun. That was definitely like a very passionate kind of feeling. Disono, watching you both bounce off each other so well in the overall stream was an immediate serotonin boost. I can't thank you and Piochan enough. Thank you, and have a lovely day. Aw, thank you so much for donating the food funds. That's so sweet of you. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and thank you so much for donating the food funds. And my comment grabber read those. Yeah, missed so many. Oh my god. Futan, get up, walk up the steps, stand in front of the podium. My internet disconnected. Knock twice at the audition, clear your throat. You two are so cute. Over. All of that work, huh? All of that work. You should have just been like, you two are so cute. Over. Imagine. Uh-oh, offline. Yeah, YouTube had a moment. We seem to be back, though. I hope it's working. We're back? Good. Yeah, it just disappeared for a second. Hello, everybody. Sorry about that. YouTube be like that sometimes. Oh. Yeah, it's actually on YouTube side. I'm getting the notification on the YouTube app, but not on my OBS. Weird. I thought that was me at first. Interesting. Okay, well, let's read a couple of these. Yuki Tempest, Otsufu-chan. You and Piochan reminded me of me and my older sister. It was a very comfy time, and it kind of makes me want to call her. Definitely call her. Hope you have a wonderful time talking to your sister. YouTube doesn't like Nijisanji. What? Yeah, I mean, it's like that sometimes for all of us. Every streamer, pretty much. And Step, thank you for donating the food funds. No message, but I hope you had a good time. Kookism? TY for the fun-loving stream with Piochan. Watching you guys talk about old games, especially old JRPGs, gave me good nostalgic memories. I don't care if you guys can talk about old times the whole stream. Fair enough. I'm glad it wasn't just me. I did have a lot of fun talking to Piochan. Like, it definitely threw me back. There were so many things I didn't expect to come out of that conversation. It was great. Neil, please. Oh, God, it feels weird not seeing Susan. Pomu hacking into the system. Yeah, it's that PP energy. Pomu's PP energy is too powerful. It just overpowers anything else. I can't believe she fucking showed up to blow raspberries and then disappeared. Oh my god. And Mio Arcride, thank you so much for the collab and stream, Futan. I love both of your conversations. They're so chill and awesome. This collab may really cheer me up a lot today because I'm in a bad mood moment and I can't wait for the second collab. Thank you so much. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I definitely had a ton of fun. It was so good. Thank you for donating the food funds and I hope you have a wonderful day. That was so scary, the Pomu raspberries. That's the funniest thing. Like, I feel like if Voxy was going to show up and do something like that, it would be part of his soundboard. The fact that somebody showed up and just used their tongue to blow a raspberry, I was like, ooh, Des. Who has the goal? And, you know, it's senpai, biggest senpai. Pomu has the PP energy. She can do whatever she wants. Miyu, thank you for the huge Aka Super. Otsufu-san, you have the adorable and comfy collab stream. I hope everybody has a great day and rests well. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day too. Thank you for donating the food funds. Please rest well and take it easy. And Dogolingo, thank you again for the Aka Super. Thanks for the stream. Two of my favorites doing a collab really made my day. You two are so adorable. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for donating the food funds. Like I said, this just felt like a fun little collab, just talking with someone the whole time. Just had pure energy, just back and forward. It was great. No one can stop Pomu. You're damn well right. Pomu does what she wants. Pomu's another one that just really releases Chuny energy. Like, she's inspired me so much as well. But I still, like, never had the courage to do some of the things that I want to do nowadays. Between, like, us having in the company, like, Pomu and Piochan now, like, those two bounce off of each other so damn well as well. Like, the first time I realized how much of a goddamn genius Pomu... Well, no, the first time was, like, her doing the court case against Pomu, like, ages ago. Years ago now. But no, the first moment that I was like, Pomu is actually a goddamn genius was when we were playing Dead by Daylight. And she just did her own thing the entire stream. Like, she was streaming to her own stream, and so she was just like, you know what, everybody else is having a collab for me, I'm just gonna dance around this fire. That shit blew my mind. I was like, holy shit, that's a whole different form of entertainment going on. That was great. It was amazing. And then Pomerai, oh my god, she is so fucking Chuny. Oh, it was Friday the 13th, not Dead by Daylight. You're right, I got the name wrong. That was amazing. It was just the California girls. Oh god, and then us working together to betray Finana. She was so genuinely mad about that. Pomu's invincible. Yeah, she is. She makes people feel confident to just try whatever they want in their own time as well. I still haven't watched her date with Alira yet. Her quote unquote date with Alira. I have to watch that. I'm sure that's going to be a good time. I saw some of the fan art that came out of it and I was like, oh yeah, this is pretty much what I expected from Pomu quote unquote dates Alira. It's so funny. Yeah, I need to go check that out. Sisime, thank you for donating the food funds. It was so amazing to watch you two bounce off each other and it made me so happy to watch. So much fun to see all the old references that related to my childhood, like Land Before Time. See, I was shocked so many other people actually remembered Land Before Time. Like when I said it to Piochan, I was like, yeah, like Land Before Time that no one remembers. And he was like, Land Before Time? And I was like, oh, you know of it. It was like, oh my god, I'm not the only one. Let's go. But thank you for donating the food funds. And Star Jelly, TY for this great stream and starts my weekend. Love how easy your conversation flowed. Land Before Time mention made me so happy. We got a few people. Let's go. Oh man. He's talked about it before while playing Minecraft. That's pretty wild to me as well. I swear, bro, everyone has heard of it. I feel like nobody ever talks about it, though. It was a cultural icon for a 90s kid. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just a generational thing. Maybe it's one of those things that, like, people of a certain age know. And people of a certain younger age just don't know existed and only remember, like, the Disney movies. Them dinos, man. Got it on VHS. Yeah, if you had VHSs, maybe that's the divider. If you had VHSs, you probably know about The Land Before Time. Yuki Tempest, me. So there's this red tin can who LARPs online as an edgy librarian, but he's cute and earnest, but kind of soon like a cat. This is the third time you've called me about this dude today. Yeah, that sounds like a you problem, Yuki Tempest. Maybe you should stop bullying your poor sister. I'm not soon like a cat. How fucking dare you? Fight me. You know what? You know what's happening. No, no. You want to be treated like a cat? You be treated like a cat. Bad. Bad. On you go. Get out of here. Anyway, thank you for donating the food funds. Break the screen? Nah, we've done the punch too often recently. We've been relying on the punch too much. Fists aren't always the answer. Sometimes the answer is a tiny spray bottle. That works too. My God, thank you for the stream. It was so much fun. Oh, that's it. Thank you, my God. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hope you have a wonderful evening. And thank you for the art for the stream as well. I loved the art that you made for this one. We actually got 3 different people make different artwork for this stream. So yeah, but thank you for your one as well, my God. It was really beautiful. My cat would destroy me if I sprayed it with water. Why you should have a dog. Dogs won't destroy you. Dogs just have a good time. Joliet, Land Before Time. Ah, yes, my first emotional damage. Littlefoot's mother, man. That was pretty painful. Yeah, like I said, I need to get Niji Blessed back. We definitely need to get Nijichuni, like the full Nijichuni. Because we've been playing so many games where it's like, oh, we've got like 3 members of Nijichuni. We've got like 4 members of Nijichuni. We've never had a full game with like the 6 members of Nijichuni because it's so hard to find a 6-player game. Sons of the Forest just came out. That's an 8-player game. We could do a full... Oh, God, we could actually play characters in the forest. I wonder how many characters Don't Starve Together goes with. Nijichuni would be creative chaos. Yeah, it would. I imagine people dying a lot, but frankly, that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Sorry. Thank you for donating the food funds, Dolia. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Yeah, Land Before Time was emotional. Full Nijichuni collab. Pico Park. I don't want it to be our last collab. Maybe not Pico Park. Maybe something people would enjoy a bit more than that. Something that would be able to show off the tuniness as well. We need to do something where we can roleplay. Have some fun with. Don't Starve Together is 6 max. That's perfect. Let's go. Don't Starve or Sons of the Forest. Something like that. I'll see. Like I said, I'm going to play Sons of the Forest by myself before anything. A really lonely gameplay session. It'll be a nice calm one and I'll learn like the rules of everything and see how it is. Gang Beast? Does Gang Beast go up to 6? I thought that was 4 people. I'll have to look that up. Madoguera, Kid Fuchan, and Kinder. Stop right now. Thank you very much. Oh, God. Yeah, we have talked about Spice Girls on the channel before, to be fair. Pain and suffering. Thank you for donating the food funds, Macho Guerra. Ami Million. Sorry that I didn't read this during... I don't read donations until the end of the stream, so I see that this was a question for me and Piochan, so I'm sorry I didn't read it during the thing. Hello, Fuchan and Doppio. Y'all are rocking it. I was wondering what you guys' favorite or most memorable childhood memories if you haven't mentioned on stream before yet. Have a nice day. God, I can't even... I'm trying to flash back to my childhood, and it's mostly just me playing games and watching shit. Oh, there is one very vivid memory of me being a fucking loser. I remember we went on a school trip and we were supposed to be learning how to kayak. And they put me in the kayak. And even though I could swim perfectly, I was so sure that the kayak was going to turn upside down and I was going to drown. Because the way the kayak works, like, I've talked about this on stream before, that I hate kayaks. I prefer, like, canoes. Canoes have, like, the open top. Kayaks are the ones where everything is closed around your legs. For some reason, I was so sure that if the canoe turned upside down... Sorry, kayak. If the kayak turned upside down, I wouldn't be able to pull my legs out of the kayak and I would be stuck upside down in the water. So I remember just crying when they put me into the kayak and were just like floating me there, not even on open water. We were in like a fucking pool. And I was like, no, it's gonna turn upside down. I'm gonna drown. I just wanted to swim, man. I just wanted to swim. You've talked about your hatred. I remember talking about my hatred of them. I don't think I ever talked about where that came from, but yeah, that's like a childhood trauma where they forced me into the kayak, even though I clearly said I didn't want to. They were like, you have your swimming certificate. It's okay. Go for it. And that was back before the Cynets. So I couldn't even just like pop my legs off. Pain, trauma, suffering. We had to do challenges where we went upside down in the water and had to get out, flip it back around, and then get back in. Fuck that shit. Like, I'm sure that's a very important thing to actually know, because eventually they will flip. But man, nope. Nope. Noeen, thank you for donating the food funds and no message. I hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you for joining us. And Laze, since you mentioned Land Before Time, the theme song has been stuck in my head. Musical notes. If we hold on together. I don't remember the song at all. That was the funny thing. Like, Piochan talked about the song and I was like, yeah, the song. Strangely, I remember like all of the songs from the English dub of the Pokemon movie. God. Yeah, I can remember even like the first entrance bit of them. Like, it was like a mini thing. I think it must have come from like an OVA or something. It was like Team Rocket chasing them through an underground place. If you believe in me, then I believe in you. Yeah, I remember so many of those songs. The song hurts. And all the Digimon songs in the English dub were great as well. They even had Smash Mouth. God damn. Anyway, enough talking. I talked Piochan's ear off to the point where he needed to go to bed. I've talked to you guys too much. We're going to end the stream for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. When's my next stream? I think I'm doing some sort of collab tomorrow, right? I believe. Small Foo just wanted to swim. Yeah. Small Foo would have been very happy just swimming instead. Minecraft with Noctix, right. Okay, so I won't release my new schedule until tomorrow. God, that's late. Why did I do that? You guys have already seen the schedule, but yeah, I was just making sure that yes, indeed, I will be back tomorrow night at 10 p.m. EST. We're going to be exploring the Noctix world, which was created by fans for Noctix to explore, so that should be a good time. Noctix Minecraft world. Why the fuck do I have to play Minecraft twice in a week? At least this isn't just Minecraft. This is just a celebration of Noctix for our anniversary. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And then next week we'll play Left 4 Dead 2. That'll be even better. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining me. As usual, I'll do my membership on the way out, and I'll find someone to raid if anyone's streaming. POV maybe? Yeah, well, I think we're all going to have POVs for that. Just because we might split off and go in some different directions. Like, we'll all have POVs to share. So yeah. For most group games for next week, I'll have a POV as well. The only reason I didn't have a POV for like yesterday's one is I didn't think it would be too important. Like, I figured we were going to be mostly together during that game, and then unfortunately it didn't let you spectate people when they were dead, and it was like, we should have all been streaming. Fuck. Oh, yeah, let us stream early. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. I'll read memberships. I'll find someone to raid. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. We'll be back in like 32 hours. I don't know. I can't math. Everybody have a wonderful evening. Do not be led astray, my confidants. And as always, I will catch you guys later. I'm not so smooth at changing the music anymore. Oh god. And my PC for some reason updated and changed my main music player, and I hate it. Why is it like this? There we go. As usual on the way out, I want to say a special thank you to everybody who joined the membership. Everybody who joined for the first time, everybody who's rejoined, and everybody who donated membership to the sheep pile, including Suga909, Ra, Yume Haya, thank you so much for the 5 gifted membership, Yuki, Lima Locks, Devon, Thea T, Emily Jasmine Chang, thank you so much for the 10 gifted membership, Keigi Sai, Hibiscus, Xiao Shaw, Lin Chan, Yu Seishin, Yume Haya, thank you for another gifted membership. Way back at the beginning, thank you. Jin, Collapsy, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Amira, thank you so much for the 5 gifted membership. One more. Spirulina. Xiaofeng. Ellen Yar, thank you so much for the 5 gifted membership. La 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 Bedu, thank you so much. Squid. Rithia. Biscuit Channel. Derek. Lemon Adept. Fish. Funothelum Co. Eli. Gogo Lingo, thank you so much for the 20 gifted membership. Little Penguin. Miss You 03. Luna, thank you so much for the 20 gifted membership. Lee. Shally Tran. Cheese. Sybil. Ink. Mian Feng, thank you so much for the 5 gifted membership. Aomi, thank you so much for the 5 gifted membership. Choco, thank you so much for the 5 gifted membership. And Miu, thank you so much for the 20 gifted membership. Oh my god. There were so many gifted today. What the... Thank you all. Ennis. Dre. Nanami. Asahi. Asakusa. Schrodinger's Sheep. Xiao Yu. Elderflower. Olivie. Chia. Kyo Tsubasa. Xiao Jun, thank you so much for the 5 gifted membership. Sage Eclipse. Sadistic Sakura. Shimomi, thank you so much for the 5 gifted membership. Shoyo. Aruhei. Ariki. Mia M1203. Piochan, thank you so much for the 5 gifted membership. And Mian Feng, welcome back to the membership and thank you so much for the gifted earlier. Vivian, thank you so much for the 5 gifted membership. Blaze. Sensitive Bunny. Murby. Oh, Chimu, thank you so much for the 1 gifted membership. I hope you enjoyed the stream today. Eddie Hazuka Sheep. Hoyman. Joliet. And Deity and Limalocks. Thank you all so much for joining the membership. Thank you all so much for joining us. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Please, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to Piochan. Like I said, he's an incredible entertainer and just all-round an amazing person. Thank you so much for being here, and let's see who we can raid on the way out. If we can. Alcio. Wait. Alicia. Sorry. Thank you so much for joining the membership. Welcome. Yeah, I can send you guys to Enna. I'm actually planning on playing a Plague Tale soon. The first one, not Requiem. Plague Tale is another one that's on my list, so this is great. Hope you enjoy the stream from Enna. Everybody have a wonderful evening. Do not be led astray, my confidants, and as always, I will catch you guys next time. And Luther, thank you so much for the 1 gifted membership right at the end as well. Have a lovely evening, everybody. Bye-bye. And thank you for giving me all so much confidence on my first part of this stream. Thank you. Hopefully these will keep doing well in the future. Bye-bye.